Phyllis. Next, we have
I whooped
Rosalie
Rest in
Willis.
power.
2003. Taken from us too soon. Imagine
Too
if your
soon.
life you were forever plagued by superheroes breaking into your bedroom
Right?
and making out with your girlfriend.
You'd
And-
have to kick their asses.
but
You
then,
really
but
would.
then they whoop your ass.
Oh my god.
Spider-Man shoots the web at you, and you tear yourself out. And you fling him into the radiator. Ugh.
Ugh.
Big ups to
Yeah, big ups Kevin, I think is what you were gonna say, right?
yeah, Kevin Stiles. Thank you very much,
Yeah.
Kevin Stiles. Big up. No, I was going to say big ups to Misery Merchant for reminding me of
Oh,
Rosalie
yeah.
Willis earlier today. And
Right.
that'll be a watch through coming soon to a
Yeah.
stream near us.
Definitely.
Your local grocer.
On the YouTube side of things, we've got Kevin with
I received
the popcorn popping. Thank you for the popcorn, Kevin. And we did have a behind the tips
A what?
style stream. behind the
Is English your
scenes
first
style
language?
tip. It's not, apparently.
I see.
We got a donation from Snow Yosef, medicine for me and something to eat for you. So thank you, Snow Yosef.
Thank you very much.
and-
It was a $30 tip, I believe. Thank you very
It
much.
was, yeah, that was
Thank you
very
very
nice of
much.
him.
Very
And
generous.
Lunar Guardian, big ups for 7 months. Big preach.
Now,
Yeah, behind the tips.
now that would all be great if we hadn't received some terrible news yesterday.
We
Ah,
have, yeah.
Oh my god, the chargebacks. So once again, the trolls are at it again. Okay. And would you guys believe it? We are starting this stream at negative $1,000. Can you
Negative 1,000.
Yeah, they however much we just got in there, $30. They charged us back for $1,030.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, exactly. Good
so
timing.
basically, we need your help. Everything's ruined. Life is coming to an end, as we know it. Cats marrying dogs. Complete pandemonium. This man has no dick. That's Ghostbusters for you, Injured Cold.
Shut up.
I know.
I've
I
seen
know.
Ghostbusters.
Which one though? Lady Ghostbusters?
No,
You,
the original one.
Have you or have you not seen Lady Ghostbusters?
I have
Confess.
not.
Confess.
I'm not.
Okay.
I have not.
I believe you. I believe you. Thousands wouldn't, but I do. Okay.
Oh, okay. Good.
You're welcome.
Good. Huh.
Anyway.
Okay.
Hello. Happy Saturday. Blessings to you,
Yeah.
Injured Cold. How are you?
Oh, blessings to you. I'm just tired. That's all.
what?
I'm just
Nonsense?
tired. I'm tired of the nonsense. I'm
You've
putting
done-
my foot
Crunchy
down.
porn.
Are
Yum.
you still engaging in the nonsense, or are you done with it?
I'm not engaging with it. I'm done with it.
Oh,
I'm not
amazing.
gonna give it any attention.
Uh-huh.
You know? Yeah.
Okay,
And
good.
this is it. I'm putting my foot down. Foot down.
Oh, that's some radio theater right there. Good Foley work right there. Andrew, I appreciate
Thank
that
you.
a lot.
Hey, yeah.
Your skills have improved, Fox. I'm sorry. What are we doing today? Today's Saturday. Oh my god, there's so many videos here.
I know. So I sent you the Rawfill one, but
Yeah.
before that, we should watch the pig lose his shit over some Call of Duty.
Now, is that victimization segment plus perfect aim Burnell, or is that goes guns blazing at COD?
Let me
I think it's the first one. Guns blazing sounds like he's getting furious at some point.
Yeah,
No?
guns blazing.
Yes?
That one. Yeah,
There we go.
that one.
Okay.
Hey, Dwight.
Big ups to Dwight Race. We love to see it.
Yeah.
Even though we have to participate in your rigged wrestling league where somehow I lost to whatever that guy's name was.
Uh-oh.
Dublanc Duvel, I think his name was.
Huh.
No, it was someone else. It was someone else.
God.
I don't even remember. That's how little it mattered to me. Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Let's just watch this.
What the fuck? One
Hate
gets shot
you.
4 or 5 times, doesn't die.
Jesus
Turn to the next one,
Christ.
shooting, doesn't die. Now
I know,
I'm
Paul Dar,
spawned,
shut
I
up.
haven't even done anything. I'm instantly dead. Fucking idiots, man.
Whoa.
How? I got the drop on them. I fired on them way before they ever opened fired on me. I got more direct hits. I die first.
It's
I love
like
that I had
Street
the
Fighter.
second most
I was gonna
captures
say
on the
it's like I was
team.
watching it the other
I even
last
had
night, and it's like
8 more
almost as
captures,
good as Street
but they
Fighter.
were
for the
awarded
lack
Yeah.
of
the guy with
complaints.
32 kills.
Yeah,
The most
it's so
points.
good.
It's fucking domination. You dumb fucking game developer.
Can you silence the bird, man? Female sign.
Can I silence the bird? I don't see a bird here. I'm a cat, and Indrid's a lady in this one, so I'm not sure what you're talking about. Guy with 2 names.
Huh.
If you'd like to clarify, if you'd like to rewrite and clarify your tip, I'll accept that again as a larger tip. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Fucking died! Yo!
Thank you.
You jumped and landed in
Got
my bullets,
dominated.
and again
Horde.
he didn't die.
Horde,
Dude,
horde,
I
ass.
was weak as shit.
Horde.
Guess what? I can't.
Guess
file
what?
my
Hey,
taxes.
Lauren.
I can't.
Yeah, I
pay
hope
my
everybody's
taxes.
doing well.
I go to jail,
Yeah,
and
it's
I
good to
can't
see you here.
stream.
Alrighty, everyone.
Thank you,
Modern Warfare 3
Astroctus.
launch day. Our first match, domination on Quarry. I have no idea
He
what.
sounds
class
so
to pick.
excited. Doesn't he sound excited to be doing this?
Yeah, he totally does.
Not that he has to like sound particularly excited or whatever, but he doesn't sound like
Let's
he's
go with
actually
combat
doing
controller.
this.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
a puddle of
Sounds exciting.
bullets. Yeah.
What?
I don't know if he actually said that, but it sounds
Like
like
he did say
something
that
he
he
would say.
jumped into my bullets. So,
Yeah, he did.
Oh. Well, I certainly don't know the map.
like having to like make these excuses like I don't know why I died there. There's no reason why I died there. Okay, I don't know that.
There's no reason. Absolutely no reason.
It's just you
Can't
don't
turn.
need to make
I
excuses.
can't turn. I'm stuck.
Rick,
Yo,
I
was
can't turn.
completely
I'm stuck.
My character would not turn or stand up.
I saw you
stuck on the floor.
turning.
Oh my god, this map. I already
Yes,
tell
laugh
you,
at him.
this sucks ass. For this.
What? Why? What did you use to determine that? You've never
no.
like
So I
you
played on
don't
this
commit
map,
anything
not
to
like the
memory. How
original.
can you like act like you
Certainly not the
remember?
same as the
anything?
original.
I don't.
Right.
It's not really a heavy cost.
Shot him in his ass.
More of a bass
The ladder.
player or you know, like salmon player.
Like
you know what
fishing. Oh, gotcha.
Right?
That was
Yeah.
a good one.
I mean?
I'm more of an Alaskan apologist person myself.
Alaska
Yeah.
yeah, that's good.
Someone else killed
Tapas.
it.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
that.
I just looked at the alpha myself.
Any of my
Fucking team sucks.
Newfoundland detractors in the chat will appreciate
Shoot
the
it.
mention.
Give me what's going on.
You ever heard of being screeched in
No.
Newfoundland? I mean,
Oh my god, wow.
a
This
spoonful
map is
of
something
cod
else.
liver
Like,
oil
it's so
and
open.
shoot it with it and follow it with
You
a
can't like tell
shot of
anywhere where
Newfoundland
anyone's coming
screech.
from.
Ugh.
Because they could be
Which-
shooting from
Ugh.
different directions at all times.
Ugh. Rainbow trout for you. Nice.
I might
nice.
have that backwards. I might have that backwards. You might do the,
You tell me what
the
I'm supposed
run
to do
first,
there.
the screech first,
Right?
and then.
Yeah, this map. I think this map is good for deathmatch.
Yeah, hold on,
I don't
hold on
really
a
like
second
this map
here.
for
Hold on a
domination
second.
at all.
Screech in is a
Too
ceremony
many
performed on
open
non-Newfoundlanders
sight points between these areas, you sit here and you can't
involving a
shoot
shot of
people
screech,
constantly,
a short recitation,
which
and the
doesn't-
kissing of a
obviously,
cod.
this isn't-
That's what it is.
This is gonna be
Yeah,
like
you gotta
campers
kiss the
sitting here
cod.
getting
Well, that's a
cheap
different thing. Yeah.
kills
Okay.
Instead of taking the points.
You know what? I've never been to Newfoundland.
Kissing.
No one goes to
That
Newfoundland.
sounds crazy.
No, it's normal. Well, it's not normal. I wouldn't say it's normal. But you know,
How
we
long
have
till
some,
you
the
manage
guy's just gonna
this?
sit there with his sniper.
we have
rifle,
some
everyone
maritime
out, and
detractors
he's
here,
gonna
so I
win.
won't. So I won't.
He
Not
knows
here,
the
but
map
we have
and he
some
has a
maritime
sniper rifle that's
detractors, and I
crazy
won't,
good.
I won't
So it's just like
sully
easy
the
kills
good
for
name
him.
of the East.
Oh,
yes.
I hit him 100 times.
You
with my
didn't hit
battle
him
rifle, and he
100
insta-kills me
times.
with the sniper rifle from point blank.
That's right,
What a
Nerd
piece of
Brew.
shit.
Screeched in is when Screech from Saved by the Bell doesn't allow you to leave.
That's where the Screech
Oh,
down.
I just instantly
Yeah.
die again. Ah, see? Yeah, this is
My
trash.
man's just freaking me out.
It's trash. I'm stuck with a starter class. I'm never gonna win a fight.
I'm just a starter class.
You stuck with it. I'm never gonna win.
What the fuck?
It's
Wow.
So
From that
baby-like to be like, I'm
Okay.
never gonna win if I don't have the class.
I don't have a better gun. I'm not gonna win,
I don't
guys.
have the
teleported.
good
You saw that,
gun.
right?
I need
He
the best
teleported
gun
across
to
the fucking
win.
screen.
Imagine
So I don't know what I was
saying
supposed to
out
do
loud
there.
that
Obviously,
Right.
I'm pronouncing
best
shit.
thing to win.
Right, and it kind of makes sense with him because like he needed the
Okay. I can hit him. By the
joystick?
way,
Joystick, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
totally cutting this fucking.
You know that like
tab.
that
He's
joystick
kidding me.
thing with like a
I
20%
can't fucking
coupon if you
pay
ordered it
attention.
through like the Evo website or whatever, and he just didn't do that.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I think it has something to do with that, with it
Huh?
being like,
Oh my god.
have something to do with Maximilian Dude or something like that. I'm not sure about that.
Okay, yeah, I
Oh,
think
you knew
I
that was
remember
gonna
hearing
happen.
that as
I
well.
wanted to get up there and get the guy.
Idiot! What a fucking idiot!
It's so funny the way that he just like refused to get things on sale for less money.
Right.
Pay more for stuff that he didn't do.
Great.
Right. God damn! Like I'm still
got one,
I'm still all
and
gunked up.
another
I'm
one
not doing
shot
that
through
shit.
when-
I never did.
Clogged up full of shit.
Yeah, I've got some cloggage.
I don't know
Got
what
the
I'm
drip
supposed to do.
going.
It's just constant death.
Yeah, how much
drip.
drippage did you say you have right now? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Fancy shit. Our team's
Maybe
terrible.
that's
an-
maybe that's an
I'm doing
inappropriate
terribly,
question.
and I'm third on our
Gonna
team.
see like 4
Our
or
team is
5.
absolutely awful.
It's
There's
not
no
great.
way we're
No,
coming
that's
back.
not terrible.
Their team is
Nah,
just bad.
not
They're
I'm kind of at a
terrible.
permanent tree. I'm a chronically stepped up
Completely
person.
unbalanced.
Okay.
So I'm
Yeah.
kind of like at a constant free.
How's the gout?
What a
Oh.
waste of time that map. I was
Oh.
the player on the
The
team.
gout's a
that
whole
played.
other story. I'm
team
right
played.
Yeah.
with, I'm
Sort of
right with
20
gout.
kills on the other team.
Yeah.
Absolutely
What a waste
lousy
of
with
time.
gout.
That's that classic Call of Duty
At
balance.
least we
They
don't
really
have to
know what
watch
they're
him
doing
do it.
there,
Did you see
right?
the shit
They really
in
know how to
Spider-Man
balance
2?
those players out. He fucking
Well,
this is gonna be
The Venom
interesting.
segment.
Terminal.
No.
Oh my god, dude, he's just like
Oh, it's
basically it's like him
domination, though?
trying to do like a
Oh,
2005.
that's
or,
a
I guess
waste.
it's not that far back, but like a 2008 era build where he's just going.
Okay.
Great.
Oh,
3 shots directed to them, and then you just open fire, and I go down.
Oh,
instantly.
God.
No joke, like 25 minutes.
Oh, God.
This gun is
Yeah.
fucking
It's
trash.
dire to say the least.
This gun is seriously
God.
trash.
You get it, do it, you can.
trash.
It's like anybody who's good at
Redirect
this game
shots.
can do
you
it
just
with
open
any
fire,
gun.
and
I
he
bet.
saddles me. Okay.
Like he's acting like I mean it's day one of this game. If I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
Not
what the
everyone
fuck? I didn't have a
has
chance
maxed
to
out
fire my
everything,
weapon.
right?
It
It's
didn't even
not
allow me
that
to
big of a
fire.
fucking deal.
Snood sounds a bit low. Okay.
Do I?
Apparently
Weird.
those weren't headshots,
that would
bro.
be that would be a first. That would be a first. So
What? I just spawned. I took one step forward and got executed. Hey.
I got executed.
Hey.
I hate it when he starts using like
I'm full
extra
behind cover.
words
Shoot
or
right through
like
the wall.
longer words
Okay.
when he gets frustrated. Like
Yeah.
it's like he has to like at least be like, well, at least I'm still smart and I know words like executed.
Oh, yeah.
Right. I was cut off from life itself.
I was
straight.
I was expelled from this mortal coil in Call of Duty.
The only
Matter
way I
of
could have hit him is a headshot. It's the only.
Oh, no.
You probably should
this
aim
is
for
my
the head
headshot
when you're
game.
shooting.
Fucking
Yeah.
game.
But I don't know.
Game is terrible, man.
They don't really tend to put like the
Holy
bullseye on like the legs and feet, do they? And the hands.
Hello.
Like,
Right.
Ah, I was so close to getting it.
hello. Oh, when he starts doing
Hello.
that, it makes my blood boil.
Yeah.
Think blood boil.
Right, and it said I was
Boil.
hitting.
I love
It
blood
said
boil.
I was hitting, and it fucking didn't kill him.
You wanted her to the Shadow Realms. This is right. Yes. Correct?
True.
Right, no kills.
Phil, you're getting shot.
Being
Fucking
incredulous at
nonsensical
missing
gameplay.
all the
Ah!
time too is
Out your
also very
fucking
funny.
mind.
Oh yeah, right. Like I miss.
I just spawned. How am I
yeah.
getting shot? I spawned. I started running in a direction. I'm already dead.
Yes.
What the fuck? One gets shot 4 or 5 times, doesn't die. I turn to the next one, shooting, doesn't
aiming
die.
at his legs.
Now I spawn. I haven't even
Detractor
done
being
anything.
killed
I'm
by hot
instantly
virtual
dead.
Hashtag thankful.
Hashtag thankful for Swaggy Davis Jr.
Big ups, meaningful, Swaggy Davis Jr.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Hashtag
Yeah.
love. Hashtag Saturday blessings.
Fucking idiots, man.
Thank you very much.
Great game.
Yeah.
Great game again. Great game.
Again?
Fucking
Again,
dog
that
shit.
was mine.
That was mine!
Fucking dog
I am glad
shit
that he hasn't
gameplay,
tried to
dude.
say that the game is like his input.
What a great game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. The stupid thing is the,
Yeah.
the dumb fucking daily challenge to get 3 headshot kills with a
Now
battle
they're
rifle.
dumb?
The battle rifles suck.
Jay,
So
Jay
I'm never
was
getting
I probably
headshot
would
kills.
be.
Even when I'm shooting them in the head, the game's not registering it as headshot kills. So I'm getting no
Is that
credit
what's
for the
happening,
daily
Phil?
challenges, so I'm never going to complete anything. And I can't get any unlocks because of it.
I'm never gonna complete anything. I'm never gonna get a good gun. My mom is
Never.
never gonna say that she's proud of me. My dad is never
How?
gonna say he's
I got
proud
the
of
drop
me.
on them. I fired on them way before they ever opened fired on me. I got more direct hits. I die first. Fuck your fucking
Well,
netcode, you pieces
clearly
of shit.
didn't.
Seriously, here we go.
Like-
I'm gonna jump.
Fuck your
fuck you and your
netcode,
mother.
you
Very
piece of
normal.
shit.
Ooh,
Ass.
hello?
The fucking
Jan
netcode
Brothers?
is shit and gives you the win for no
Uh-oh.
reason.
Holy fucking shit. Relax.
Yeah.
Some people just can't
For real,
control
Mo.
themselves.
Like, Jesus.
Ugh. Oh no, I'm not looking forward.
That's what I- what the fuck?
Snortage.
Ah!
Yeah, he's gonna be upset. He's gonna be snorty and
Oh, he's
pissy.
live.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So it negates my knife stab. It
My
negates
knife
it.
stab.
I did it first.
That was mine!
And it acted like I never pressed it.
Mine.
She gets the stab first.
Give Phil some
Alright.
shrooms. Oh boy.
What's that? I want who? Yes? No, I want some. Oh god, I hate DSP on shrooms,
Yes,
dude. Do you see that part of the
Good
Boogie
morning,
documentary with
everyone.
him on shrooms?
Yes.
That was so fucking irritating to me because afterwards he's just like, "Whoa, like I've never felt more control in my life. I've like,
Right.
I had like a experience on mushrooms, and I'm quite
Whoa.
certain that whatever he says that he experienced that day is probably like more of like a placebo effect than anything."
Yeah.
Because like what they were showing in that camping scene, there's no chance that they just let him take like super strong or any like even decently strong mushrooms
Huh.
like that. I think it might have been something where like a very low microdose, but I don't think
Okay.
he actually like had enough to like experience fucking ego death like he's trying to make it seem, right?
Right.
I felt so clear now, and I guess like, you know, it's my responsibility to be like a normal person. What? Mushrooms told me this.
The mushroom gods told me this.
Asshole. He's a scammer, and his fucking teeth irritate the shit out of me, dude.
Oh, I know.
Good morning, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the show.
You're so quiet, I
It's the
hate
Level
you.
1
What the shit?
Podcast. Welcome.
Fix your
welcome,
audio.
and happy Saturday, November 11th, 2023, also known as
What?
Veterans Day. here
Also
in the United States.
known.
And so before we even get started, I would just
Fuck
like to take a
Remembrance
moment
Day,
to
Canada, by the
personally
way.
thank
Oh,
anyone
okay.
out there
Fuck
who
you.
has served in the United States Armed Forces.
Shut
It is your
up.
What about
sacrifice and
other
dedication to
countries?
this country that allow us to enjoy the freedoms that we have every single
Okay,
day.
stop it,
And
you
doesn't
fucking
The
piece of
freedoms.
shit.
So a lot of people sadly take
Yeah.
it for granted. I've always respected anyone who has ever served in the American
Yeah,
Armed Forces.
right.
I thank you
right.
so very much for that. I hope that you have something planned for today, maybe something special.
No.
People don't exactly go on like family vacations for things like Veterans Day or Remembrance Day. Honey, like we're going to Disneyland for Veterans Day.
Oh,
Wow.
hell yeah.
The lines are so short because everyone's in mourning, but you know, the veterans get like easy access to the lines because you know,
They're
there's like,
adventures.
well, I mean, some of them are also amputees too, so
That too?
that
God
helps.
damn.
That's very
Oof.
rude. Thank you for your
Oof.
service. Anybody who
Sorry.
is,
Yeah, thank you.
you know,
Thank
great
you.
job. Thank you. I appreciate that. I both of my parents were in the Royal Canadian
Eh.
Air Force, so
My grandfather was in the the fucking Navy. Sorry. That
the
was
fucking
bad.
Navy.
Yeah, it's in the fucking Navy.
I don't know about that one.
He was. He flew planes.
That's the wrong one. You do that in the Air Force.
He
You
was
do
in
that
the
in the Air
Naval Air
Force.
Force. He was in the Naval Air Force.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to do a fact check on that because that doesn't sound right at all to me.
Oh,
Navy's got
okay.
something to do with boats. I know that much. Okay,
Yeah.
don't try to pull your fucking witchcraft on me, Andrew Coles. I
I'm
know.
telling you.
Yeah, the
What?
YMCA.
It's fun to stay.
honor of
That was
those who
terrible.
served.
Sorry.
And if you know anyone who served, be sure to thank them for their service today. Now,
That's why he's the boat.
today
That's why
will
he's
also
the
be
boat.
quite the fun streaming day here on DSP Gaming, with more very, very fun so far Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, followed
Yeah.
by the continuation of Super
He
Mario
was having a lot
Bros.
of fun.
Wonder as we head into the end game. So,
What? So,
apologies.
Christ Almighty!
Yes, my cold continues. I know this is absolutely ridiculous at this point. It's now been officially 2 weeks.
Get
2
your fingers
weeks
out of my fucking
since
face.
I first started having symptoms of being sick.
Uh,
It was actually
Whoa.
2 weeks ago
Stop!
on Saturday.
What the fuck was that?
Derek goes here. Derek goes here. Now there's no penis here. I'm looking and I can't find one. Hold
There
on.
we go.
Now this sucks right here. That's my penis.
Look
this
at
here
him
right,
sucking his brain down into his stomach.
right, like you can see his muscles in his neck flexing. He's like trying to. It's like he's trying to expel it through his ears, dude. Like
Oh
It was actually 2 weeks ago on Saturday.
what are you
Glizzy.
Playing
doing?
Alan Wake 2, and we did the amazing rock opera segment of the show, of the game, I should say, on
Dude,
the late stream.
He's gonna forever suck off that portion.
And I was absolutely
Stop.
enjoying it. And then all of a sudden, I started to feel swelling and pain in my
Edie got
throat.
me
And
read.
that was the
I
night
started
when
to
I
feel
tried to sleep,
swelling?
and the next morning I woke up. I was
Oh
like,
my
man,
God.
definitely getting sick. So let me take that stream off from streaming. I ended up streaming that Sunday night,
Okay.
and then after that, that was
Yeah,
it.
we were
I was
here
like
for
4
all of
days
that.
straight of
Yeah,
no
we know what
streaming
happened,
because I
buddy.
was so sick.
Rock up.
So as you can hear, the post
Kill
nasal
me.
drip is still crazy. It won't stop.
Like I've got
Still
some
got this
fucking
runny
post nasal
nose,
drip happening now.
stuffiness.
Am I doing that?
Don't get
No,
my
no.
throat. Apologies again.
My grip is still crazy.
All I can do
Ew.
is suffer through it.
Oh,
Like I said,
This is
sadly,
crazy.
over-the-counter medicine doesn't
It's
work
like
on
I'm
me.
saying. I
It
think
never
it's
has because
like
my
actually
drip is so
passive aggressive
bad.
snorting at this
So,
point.
God damn
I
it!
just got to put up with this nonsense, and I do my
We're
best
the ones who have to
blunt
put up
nose
with
or
the
whatever,
with
but
the
Please
nonsense.
understand that's
Yeah,
why I
you're
sound gross.
putting it out. We're putting it up.
Yeah, you're putting it in.
I certainly hope.
Yeah.
You're driving
You're
that shit
sucking it
down
down.
your
Yeah,
You're
hopefully
driving
by
that
the
shit down your
week it'll be
throat,
done.
dude.
It's absolutely
You're gonna
ridiculous at
drown
this
one
point.
day. You know what cystic
Okay,
fibrosis
but
is?
What can I do? I've literally done everything I can. I'm hydrating. I'm eating well. I'm getting good
Did you go to the
rest.
doctor?
Are you
So-
eating well?
No, you're not.
don't know.
You're not eating.
Anyway,
I don't know. I love that. I don't know.
I'm
Just throwing his hands in the
stupid.
air.
today
Uh-oh.
is going to be a fun
Filganjara,
day.
phlegm and snot like Belle Delphine bath water. Hasio, Dare Rock, Slayer, and NDO will all buy multiple.
Ow!
You know,
Vikes!
Vikes, I really appreciate like your contributions and the you know the attendance and all that, but fuck you for putting that out into the world because the idea of that now is like I cannot extricate that from my brain. Now I have to go to my grave.
No.
Imagining DSP hawking loogies into a fucking mason jar and selling it to Derek for like $558. Something really, really like exploitatively priced.
Yeah, it's gonna go to the fucking hospital like that chick that was farting in jars.
What?
What? You don't remember that?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, one of the girls that was on 90 Day Fiance, she after
boy.
that she because she was like a YouTube content creator and
Uh-huh.
she starts farting in jars and selling it for absurd amounts of money. And she was
Okay.
having like this certain diet that ended up
Oh, no.
and her going to the hospital.
What?
Because yes,
With what?
I don't remember.
Oh well,
I
that
don't
sounds awful
remember.
though. I mean,
know.
is she? Oh wait. Oh, I kind of because there's an episode of Kenny versus Spenny. Have you ever seen that show?
A long time ago.
Okay, well, there's an episode of Kenny versus Spenny that's very Canadian, and it's who can blow the biggest fart. And,
Oh.
and in one episode, and like at one point, like Kenny is just like pumping air into his ass with like a
Oh,
like a
God.
hand pump, and just like
No.
letting it come out of his ass. And
Oh.
you know, Spenny is obviously like they're not real farts because they have no actual methane in them, so
Right.
they technically don't count. But he still won the thing with that.
Oh,
So maybe that's what
God.
maybe that's what she's doing.
Ugh,
What she was doing. She's just
maybe.
saying that it was a diet thing, but actually she was just like straight up, like you know,
Yeah,
inflation,
just
inflation
like,
style.
like a bike pump.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what he was doing. He was using like a mattress pump. Like,
Oh.
yeah, it's pretty funny episode. I will say that.
Okay,
Pretty
okay.
classically funny episode. That's like I said, that's Canadian humor. So that's just right there.
It's just
But at
good.
the same time, before
Yeah.
we get to the streaming fun, we've got some stuff to talk
Oh
about.
yes, the
Because
fun.
they were
I wanna
3-3
give everyone
because
an
in the
update
content
on
to
how Modern
determine
Warfare 3 went
to
left
determine
yesterday.
how big the fart was, they were using a methane meter to
Ah.
detect how much methane was coming out, and that was what they were determining as the biggest fart. But
Okay.
Kenny tricked Spenny into thinking that his farts were so massive that Spenny just took himself out of the competition, and so Kenny won by default.
For the first session. I also want to talk about Spider-Man 2 because last night we had huge developments in the Spider-Man 2
huge
flavor
development.
that I'd like to talk about.
In this video game, he talks about it like he's like investigating something. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like we had
The
huge
golden
developments in this
joysticks
project.
were last night.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
The fuck was
It's a
that
good question.
face?
Because unless
Stop
you're
it!
actually in the industry, no one cares about the golden joysticks. But once
What?
a
Excuse me, hold on. If what?
because unless you're actually in the
Unless-
industry,
Oh.
no one cares about the golden joysticks.
Okay.
So, you know, like unless you like are in the movie industry, nobody really gives a shit about the Oscars,
Yeah,
right?
Unless
like,
you care about a thing, you don't care about the thing.
yeah. So, you know, not listening to the Grammys this year. I don't really care about the Grammys. So, you know, I think we should just fucking throw it away. Done with the Grammys. Sick of it.
Yeah. Fuck it.
No one else gets to enjoy it if I don't like it.
Yeah.
But once a year, they do this award show that no one
Award
even
show?
pays attention to or knows about, and all of a sudden everyone
you
actually
are
gets
talking
support.
about
In
it.
reality, it's not at all.
Yeah.
It was so poorly done this year. Just listen to this.
Stop doing Italian fingers.
The production values were so poor.
Sorry, that was
Half
loud.
the time you couldn't hear what people were saying on the stage. They went to run, oh, here's an exclusive game trailer. And instead of putting it on the screen, they would project it behind the hosts and make you watch the trailer behind the hosts standing on the stage.
So what? Yeah, I know. Sorry,
Okay.
Trying.
The show was so poorly done that Troy Baker was the host of the show. That's who they hired to do it.
Oh, that's why
yes.
you're mad. This
Ah,
is
yes.
why he hates
Fuming
it.
At
That's
how
why he
bad
didn't like
the show
it.
was done and was embarrassed to be a part of it because he was promised it would be professional and it was completely the opposite. And then on top of all of that, what is the major focus of an award show? The awards, right? Forget this.
Okay, I'm getting it.
Some categories, for example, PlayStation Game of the Year,
Uh-huh.
okay, didn't have
Okay.
the shoe in
Have.
for the games that should be winning. For example,
Stop
guess
it.
what game was
Sorry, what?
have the shoe-ins for the games that should be winning. For example, guess what game was
I don't
not
know, Nerd
eligible
Brew.
for PlayStation Game of the Year? Spider-Man 2.
So what?
Yeah.
It's just Spider-Man.
Everyone,
no, I'm not-
everyone is
no
saying
offense.
everyone is saying it's a good game. Wait, or are they saying it's not? Are they saying it's not? Spider-Man 3
It's not. It's not in the contenders apparently, and like, no offense to like Spider-Man fans out there or whatever, but it feels like it's just another Spider-Man game to me.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
it can be good, but it's just another fucking Spider-Man game.
I'm sure for what it is, it's great, but it's like
Sure.
it's also been out for like a month, right? Like, so typically they don't like, just like with
Right.
other award things, typically stuff that comes out like later in the year tends to not be as well regarded because it just hasn't been around as long, so people aren't doing
Yeah,
like,
that too.
right, multiple
But
playthroughs.
things
So
like Dave the Diver, like Dredge, like other stuff like that, they've been out for a longer amount of time,
yeah, and
and
I mean
this has not.
it's the same reason why like shit like I mean just Marvel movies tend not to like, you know, win other awards like Oscars and stuff, right? Just
Yeah.
because it's like not exactly like groundbreaking material. It's,
No,
it's
it's just
superhero
more of the
cape shit,
same.
right? Which yeah, if that's your thing, that's awesome. Good, that's great. Right?
Sure.
But like it's probably not gonna beat out like Benjamin Button to Electric Boogaloo. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Why
Ugh.
wasn't it eligible? Oh, the game came out too late to be nominated.
Oh,
It
that
came out.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't even I was like even thinking, oh, it's October. Maybe that's like far enough.
No, it's
like,
too
to not-
late.
But like so that actually is the reason. That's a perfectly reasonable reason for it not to be contended. And then
Yeah,
it's like
it's
it's going to
fair.
be considered next year, right?
Yeah.
Like, isn't that the thing that it, like next year
I
they'll
think
probably
so.
talk about it? Maybe I don't know. Like because the DLC is going to come out, still has to come out and shit, right? So
Right.
what's the problem? Why are you complaining about this? I don't get it.
I don't
Almost
know.
a month ago. If your award
Your
show
ears. Stop moving
is
them.
so fucked that you can't include any games from the last quarter of the year in
No, this
your
alien is
rankings
not
for the
adapting
year,
well.
then you shouldn't do your award show.
What are you talking about?
How funny was that? And then on top of that,
How funny was
inexplicably,
that?
They explained
Hilarious.
some games were not eligible for a category because it came out too late, and then that game was eligible for a different category later on in the show.
Oh.
Huh?
What? Huh?
Anyway, so
Nani?
we'll talk a little bit about that because
You're talking
it's
about it
absolutely
right
laughable.
now.
And I think
Yeah.
it's hilarious
Yep.
because
Yep.
sadly people take that shit for real, like they do. And we'll talk a little bit about that because
What are you talking
like,
about,
so, like, for
Swaggy?
example, one or two games that won a bunch of awards. They're like, oh, you see, they cleaned up at the awards. It's the most unprofessional, fucked up, stupid award show ever.
This
It doesn't
shirt
mean
is
anything.
something else, by the way.
You might as well
Yeah.
ask a guy who lives down the
It's
street with game
big.
of the year.
It's got that sheen on it that makes it look like he like got it today and he hasn't even
Yeah.
like washed it or anything yet. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like it's kind of got like it's too new to be like. That's the thing is that with all these shirts is that they're all like just a little bit too new to be like a natural thing, and he also has to like bring it up every single time he has a new shirt too, which is weird
Yeah.
attention-seeking behavior. I also don't understand.
Oh yeah.
Here was his opinion's more valid.
Yeah, Banana Jones.
You know
Someone
what I
said
mean?
that earlier.
But
He
anyway,
didn't remember the maps.
we'll talk about it. So,
Ah!
this is disgusting, and I can't stop it. So first,
Tell me why I have to be a power snort.
we'll talk about it. So,
I've been watching DBZ, the DBZ Kai, the last little while,
Yeah.
and I mean, this is like fucking Kaoken times 10 snort right here. That's like he's exponentially increasing his snort battle power right now with
talk
this.
about that. So,
Dude, it.
He wound up for that, dude. Look, he wound up for that. Like that, like
Face!
if he was on the pitcher's mound, that's like he kicked his foot up in the air and like is
Yes!
swinging like. Like, look at this.
God.
Vegeta.
God.
Again, apologies.
Fuck,
This
man.
post-nasal drip is disgusting.
God
I can't
damn.
stop it.
So much torque.
So,
Instant mucus
first of all,
transmission.
before we get to any other topics, okay?
Oh, dude.
I'd like to talk about yesterday's streams, which went really well. First of all, Call of Duty Modern Warfare
He
3.
begged.
Okay? And we
Okay.
played it, and it was fun. But admittedly,
It was
one of the things that made
fun.
me scratch my head
Fun.
was that everyone
Fun.
says that every map in this game is a throwback map to Modern Warfare 2. And
Yeah.
I'm playing it, and I'm like,
You. Holy shit. The thinking snort right there. Holy fuck.
Yeah, he is fucking Darksy. That's what I was thinking yesterday. Oh my god.
That is the fucking forbidden snort technique right there,
Oh,
dude. Like,
and I'm playing it, and I'm like,
Can we turn him up some for them?
yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, hold on. That's a great freeze frame. Hold on.
Dude! Oh my god. Let me get a screenshot. I didn't have my screenshotter at the ready. And I got it. Whoop. That's disgusting. Disgusting.
Disgusting. What was what he is?
Which one he is?
Which one he is having a snort? Wasn't me. Well, that's what he is.
yeah, and I'm like,
Fucking what he is. Oh no.
Oh, okay, I just want to get some clean audio of that, please. I just want to hear that in full
Okay.
force, please.
I'll shut up.
back map to Modern Warfare 2, and I'm playing it, and I'm like,
I was not prepared for that sound. I
No!
didn't I didn't hear it coming like that. Like,
I'm playing it, and I'm like, well, I definitely remember, for example, Rust, right?
It was so wet, dude.
I definitely remember Terminal.
I don't know.
I definitely remember, like some of the other maps that have been in the beta. Like I remember those
Ugh.
from Modern Warfare 2. What about the one with the crash?
Yeah,
the crashed
intelligent
airplanes in it?
snort, Lauren.
I remember that one totally. That's a fun one, right? So I'm playing these, and I'm like, okay, I get it.
Ugh.
And then I'm playing
ultra
certain stages, and I'm
pig
like,
stinct.
why don't I remember
Phil.
these at all?
That's a
Were they just not notable? Were they maps that people always voted out of the rotation back then in 2009 and didn't like in the original Modern Warfare 2, and that's why I don't
Me
remember
too,
them?
hard
'Cause
times.
I'm just kind of
me too.
scratching my head, and I'm like,
Ugh.
I genuinely don't remember some of these. So in a way, it's kind of interesting because half the stages feel like
Yeah,
throwback
he's
to
burst
stages,
open the floodgates
and half
on
of
that
them,
one
like,
now. There's
actually
no stopping
feel
the snorts
like
now.
new stages to me. And I'm like, okay, I guess
Why did
it's
we
a
get
good
fucking
combination
new
because if
snacks?
every single stage felt like one
I
that I'd
have
already
it.
played,
I actually have
then
it.
maybe the game
I
would kind of feel a
actually
little boring.
have it.
So
I
maybe it's
know
good to
what
have
it
some
feels like.
variety, but it's just weird to me.
Right?
Right?
In addition, I swear there's still some stages
me a
that
kiss.
I haven't played on yet. For example, I was talking about this on
Hangy?
the Daily
Can I
Wrap
get
last
a
night.
kiss?
You guys, every day, when you listen to the pre-stream, you hear,
Sweat.
I Spawn, I Die.
New ringtone.
That was the
No.
song made
God.
in 2009.
No.
As a remix of my gameplay of Modern Warfare 2, the original.
My ringtone is
And
actually
what I was mainly complaining
from
about
that movie
were the
Tusk.
dual shotguns that you could use
More margaritas
in the
song,
third-person mode of that game
I don't know what you're talking about.
on the
That's a
Rust
good
map.
ringtone.
Dual shotties on
Okay.
Rust, third person, was
Dual
impossible.
shotties?
The
Dual
whole game was just
shotties?
everyone running
That
around
sounds
just shooting
wrong.
shotguns. Everyone
I'm not
insta killing
snorting.
everyone.
Never.
So that was
ever.
what I was raging about. I Spawn, I Die, right? But in that music remix,
Please.
there's a time when I go on a tear, a giant kill streak on Terminal. And if you actually watch
Okay.
the original music video from 2009, yes, I know it's very old, but it still exists. It's
I don't
from
give a
Ghost
shit.
Drone.
Okay? Why do you know so much about that, you fucking weirdo?
So
I'm gonna
I
send you
basically
my
go on a
ringtone.
crazy,
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
tear.
okay.
and
Oh,
there's
yay.
one
I thought you had a
stage
tear?
where there's a grill outside.
Oh my god.
And if an enemy is
the
near
grill.
the grill,
Shot
and you
the
shoot
grill.
the grill,
More
the grill
margaritas.
explodes and it kills the enemy. I remember it's an atmospheric, or excuse me, an environmental kill.
What?
An atmospheric
And that was
one?
kind of new at the time. So I remember that, and I was like, wait a minute, did we even see
shot the
that
grill.
stage yet? And I'm thinking in my head, I'm
Okay.
like, I don't think we have, right? I don't think we've seen that stage in Modern Warfare 3 yet. So where is
Please!
it? Are not all of the stages carried over to
Come on!
Modern Warfare 3 2023? Is it only certain ones? And where are these things coming from that I can't
I
remember
can't
at all.
stop killing him. I
You
can't
know?
stop. Don't stop. Don't know how to stop.
So
Don't know
anyway,
how to stop.
yesterday went really well. First of all, yes, I had to start out.
Creaky chair.
I had to start
God,
out
you can hear the
with
snot. when he
the
breathes
custom,
in.
or excuse me,
Yeah.
the standard loadout.
It's like a
which
fucking
suck.
death rattle.
The standard
right?
loadout you use
Yeah.
weapons, no good attachments or anything that you want. You can't customize what you're using. It's very frustrating. I had to do that for a little bit. Then we unlocked the custom loadouts, and apparently now the way that Modern Warfare 3 works is they have these daily challenges
Swaggy,
where
this
they
is my
want you
ringtone.
to complete certain objectives
There you
with experience points, and the more experience
Exactly.
points you earn,
Who
it
did
levels
that?
you up
Good job,
faster, and
Jay.
it allows you to eventually unlock things like guns and stuff. So the whole first like hour and a half of me playing, instead of me trying to use like a weapon that would have been fun to use, I'm using like, battle rifles that normally I wouldn't use at all because I'm trying to get the objectives so I can get the bonus experience. So it
They
took
expect you to have to like learn. the
basically
game.
90 minutes of my 3-hour
Sorry, nerd
stream
fruit.
to do it. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Young
Oh.
Lepke says the map with the girl was called Bailout. That was a DLC map, and that's why it's not
Yeah,
in
he
the
was
base
fucking
game.
crying.
There you go.
So he's just completely wrong about that.
Well,
shit
that's
he was
why.
bitching
Maybe
about
they'll
for
add it
10
later
minutes.
on as
Yeah.
a DLC or something.
Yeah.
Right? Thank you for telling
Imagine
me.
that.
Okay. So, excuse me. So,
Sorry, I had
I
to.
spent 90
Oh,
minutes trying to do these. It was like
He's
get
popping his
3
fingers a
headshots
lot
with the battle
too. I can
rifle.
hear it.
So resupply your teammates 5 times with the resupply munitions box, and what was the other one? Oh,
And-
get 3 explosive kills, which I didn't even realize at first because my class that I was using didn't have an explosive.
What are you talking about, Swaggy?
So at first
Why?
I wasn't even working towards it until I realized it. Once I got
Oh,
those
shut up. No.
challenges done,
It's just imitation,
then
I
I went to
swear.
custom class and I started using an assault rifle called the Chimera, which was very low level. I think it was like level 3, so I started using it and
Chimera?
unlocking all these attachments for it. And I
I
started
think it could be
unlocking
either.
class stuff and I started
Chimera.
using it, and I started doing really well.
That
In
ringtone's
fact,
great.
For some reason, which I really don't understand this reasoning at all.
Okay.
In Modern Warfare 3,
That was a huge swallow
it
right
has
there.
already
Jesus.
unlocked
God,
the weapons you played
his
with in Modern
stomach
Warfare
is
2.
just mucus.
Yeah.
Like it's just full
Does that
of
not
fucking
seem like a
mucus.
completely unfair advantage?
That's why he lost so
What if
much
you
weight,
skipped Modern
dude.
Warfare
Aha!
2 and you decided to play
That's
Modern Warfare
why.
3? So now you
can't-
start off, you start at the beginning while everyone else has everything unlocked. How does that make any sense at all?
Like
right?
that's why he lost weight. His stomach is just full of mucus, and then he's
In
not
reality, it
hungry.
doesn't.
He can't,
make any
he can't
sense.
taste his wife's delicious cooking
but
anymore.
I'm like, well, geez, I really don't want to play with all these weapons I already used. I want
Yeah,
to try to
Swaggy.
unlock new stuff. So I started unlocking new stuff, but then I realized, oh my god, the
Sorry,
knife is there.
sorry.
So I started using the knife, and I went on a tear. I had a quad kill streak with the
saying
knife.
tear.
I was running around. A
I
kill
want
confirmed.
to
The knife is
tear.
superior.
I want to tear
'Cause
through
you
your
can just
ass.
immediately kill and get the dog tag
ass.
right away because you're just right in their face,
My
and
ass
it's so
right in
useful.
their
Stealth
face.
short?
I was really
Yeah.
kicking ass with the knife,
Ass.
and I got some crazy good kill streaks too. But it seems like unlocking the kill or score streaks is very slow because after playing for 3
I
hours,
wonder if
Well,
he's
it
like
makes
just
you
super,
full.
super dehydrated. Like if he just drinks so much booze that like the seltzer water that he drinks on stream isn't quite enough to,
Maybe.
you know, loosen up the phlegm in his throat. And like, you know,
it's
he doesn't
really possible.
he doesn't do any cough syrup. He just did some migraine strength Tylenol, which does not do anything to your throat or sinuses, right?
That just
so-
helps like head.
Yeah, he's just
Ache.
constantly tasting like snot in the back of his throat
Ugh.
constantly all
Oh my
day.
god.
It's
Ugh.
actually the grossest thing, and it's also
Ugh.
probably like slightly ginny too, like
Slightly what?
ginny, like
Oh,
gin,
like gin.
like gin, like yeah.
Okay. Can
Where's-
we not?
I
No,
think
we
I
must.
unlocked, like,
No,
one, and that sucks.
truth
I
does
was
not
like,
fear.
"Well, that really stinks.
Truth
I
does
wish I
not
had
fear
more
investigation.
to unlock."
That's right.
Because in the beta, I was getting
Get it
Juggernaut
together, guys.
stuff. But they're all locked.
Sorry.
So I honestly don't know how you get them unlocked in this one. We'll see. I'm gonna play.
Yeah,
today's
Jay,
the major
he
stream,
does, but he won't.
And I'm gonna continue to play
He doesn't
with
want his problem solved.
Oh,
a custom class.
Oh, no.
Obviously, there's probably gonna be new daily challenges
New?
to do today, so we'll see what they are and
Ginny
if they're
from the
realistic
block.
or not. I certainly don't want to spend 2 out of my 3 hours playing just trying to do daily challenges. That's really stupid. But we'll see how it
Don't
goes.
quote me on that, Reaper.
And obviously, my goal is to try to unlock more stuff
If you had a side piece, we call her
I hope that we can do it.
Jennifer
I want,
Lopez.
like I said,
Nice.
it's kind of boring when you're playing
Jennifer
and you can't unlock the stuff you want, but you can't use the stuff you want. I'm also being told. I
Coleslaw.
Oh,
Jennifer
Slawrence.
Jennifer
I guess,
Slawrence. Jennifer Slawrence.
Slawrence.
That's
Ooh,
good.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Who's
time
it,
you out,
Dan?
King.
Who's
Cool.
that?
Thanks for nothing.
Whoa.
So
Wait,
was
what?
that?
now I'm
What'd you say,
cool.
Bill?
Thanks for nothing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm gonna time you out, King. Be cruel. Thanks for nothing.
King be cruel. What did he say? I can't read
that?
it. It's like kind of blurry for me.
Yeah, I know. I can't really see it.
It's at the bottom.
Oh, there he is.
Bro, Tom Dark
Oh,
dropped a 2-hour documentary on you.
It's
Yes!
very
Turkey
deep.
Tom!
it's very detailed. Yeah, thanks a lot.
There, we can read it now.
So
Why would you ban that?
I
know,
now
like,
I'm distracted because
gotta
people in
keep the
chat
cult
distracting me.
Inside the
uh,
cult.
What was I gonna say?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm going to post a link for that for everyone if you guys want. It's so mad.
It's
What?
funny just to like pause it and move it frame by frame forward so you can watch the clock and see how long he just sits there perfectly still.
That's a long time.
And then his brain kicks in just right there.
Oh,
This
so
is the Turkey Tom
in
doc. If anybody's
regards to the
interested,
game,
it's like 2 hours long.
I'm hoping to have
Big
fun
ups to
today. I'm
Turkey
hoping to
Tom,
unlock more,
talking
Yeah.
turkey.
and I'm hoping
Yeah.
to continue on with the fun. Like yesterday, I had crazy good kill streaks.
Continue
I
on
had
with the
some really
fun. Like,
By the way, there was this weird
I'm sorry, but when he talks like that, it reminds me of Danny DeVito in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia in that episode where they're doing like the beauty pageant for kids.
Yeah.
And Danny DeVito
Oh,
is just
yeah.
is just like, by the way, we do not diddle kids here. I'm just gonna play my song right now. Don't diddle kids. I'm not diddling kids.
Yes.
Not just like my wife, not like my daughter. This one's an old one. And him just being like, what the fun? We're gonna come back and have a lot of fun back at my house, guys. It'll be fun. You're just gonna come
It'll
in.
be
We're
fun.
gonna have a delicious meal together, and we're gonna eat candy and pizza and hot dogs. It'll be
Hot
fun.
dogs. Chocolate.
At the end of
Chocolate?
yesterday's stream.
And Jasper Kitty will be here. Did you
Yeah.
see? Did you see him flip out at someone? Not really flip out, but like
What?
be really rude at somebody for asking where Jasper was yesterday.
No.
Someone was just like, "Where's Jasper today, Philip?" And he's like, "Where do you think he is, genius? He's an indoor cat. He's in the house, asshole."
Oh my god.
Just
Yeah,
to
he's
show
very
that,
rude
I
about
guess
it.
this really is one of the most unfinished Call of
Jesus.
Duties ever. Apparently, you can
I thought you were
spawn
enjoying
inside of a vehicle in the environment and instantly die. My whole team did that. At my final match yesterday,
It's fine.
all
It's a
5
fucking-
teammates, we all spawned
it's a
inside the
bug.
car,
Yeah.
and our bodies ragdolled, and we all instantly died.
Ragdolled.
So our whole team was at a disadvantage.
Short-sighted
I was like,
views,
what the hell just
yeah.
happened? And no one could explain. It was like, yeah, the games must be a buggy mess. I'm like, oh, that's great.
Oh,
Must be,
that
yeah.
was your depression. Oh
Game-
no.
So-
Game must be a
Oh, that's what I was
buggy
going to
mess.
say.
Must be a buggy
apparently,
mess.
you have to hit level 25 in the game to
Yeah,
really
they
start
didn't have very
unlocking
long to
stuff,
make this,
which I don't
right?
understand.
We're
right
not
now,
counting
I'm playing
all
3
Reaper.
hours yesterday.
Call of
I'm level
Duty.
17.
Yeah.
So hopefully by the end
They
of
cranked
today's
this shit
stream,
out.
I'll hit level 25, and I'll be able to unlock whatever I want. I don't know what they were going for doing it like that. Like, what's the benefit of making you grind and not be able to unlock anything you want till
Probably
level
to
25?
teach you the game, Bill. Like probably
I
so
don't get
that
it.
you can like learn how the game works and understand its
Anyway.
mechanics as you gain
So,
access to new tools and abilities and stuff. I don't know.
Let's see how it goes
Like-
today. Yesterday was very exciting. Tons of action. People loved it. Let's go for more today and hope for the best and hope that it's a good stream.
Big ups to Jade in the chat. Sup my ooses. Love that.
Sup, my ooses?
Okay. Now later
Feeling oozy?
later on in the day yesterday,
Feeling oozy.
it was time for more Spider-Man 2. And without major story spoilers, what I can tell you is last night's Spider-Man 2 stream was by far the most eventful story-wise. Everything basically came to a big head, a big culmination. We had showdowns between Miles
Oddly
and the
shaped head.
villain who murdered his father in the original Spider-Man game. We had the culmination of the Kraven the Hunter plotline. The culmination
saying
of the
culmination.
symbiote
Stop
suit
saying
plotline.
it!
Like, everything came to a head in the 2 to 2.5 hour stream that I did last night of Spider-Man 2. Okay?
Someone
So-
learned the expression, quote, came to a head.
I hope if
Yeah.
you've been following the playthrough, you'll give it a look, and you're gonna get some big
yeah,
you
sorry.
know,
Is he saying symbiote? Is he saying symbiote or symbiote?
I don't know.
'Cause
I didn't hear it.
I wasn't paying attention, but I've heard him, and I can't like I've heard other people saying symbiote, and I say symbiote. Like I wouldn't.
I've heard symbiote
You
before.
say
I've heard
it's
that.
a hard. Is it a hard O there?
Symbiote.
I'll
Yeah,
have to
I've
change.
heard
I'll have
it.
to change my.
Is this- Am I
I'll have to
saying
change
it
my
wrong?
method of speaking. I guess.
Well, I don't know if I'm saying it right.
Plot
Lots
stuff
of people-
going on.
people in
oh
the chat are
wow,
screaming at me
right? It
about
really
this,
is like
so-
it was the most momentous.
Oh.
I guess
Okay.
they say
Stream story-wise that I've done in the entire
game too.
25 hours or
Okay.
so that I've been playing the game.
Oh,
the
they
most
say it in the
happened
game.
during that
All right.
stream. I was like, holy crap. Now,
Saying symbiote.
this has put us
Symbiote.
into
Symbiote.
prime
Oh,
position to
symbiote.
finish Spider-Man
Weird.
2. The game has 6 story missions left, and I got through 4 story missions last night in the 2-hour stream. So it stands to reason that if I
Symbiote.
only
Symbiote.
play
Oh,
story,
Symbiote.
We're
Symbiote.
learning
probably beat
things.
Spider-Man 2 in
Symbiote.
one more stream.
Pueril?
However,
Symbiote. Puero.
I'm on pace to platinum the game. What's left? Well, we've got
I'm
Yeah,
on
dude.
pace to platinum the game. I don't. Okay, pace is
Okay.
like a measurement of like distance over time, right? Like,
Symbiote.
so there's no time limit on. So you're not on pace. You're just going to do it because you read the
Right.
guide and you saw everything already, and you just know where to go, right? Because you already looked it up, and none of this is
Yeah.
sincere because you just want to get through it. You don't give a fuck about anything, right?
Exactly.
one
Yeah.
major
Like me?
mission and the
Huh?
one side mission
Symbiote.
left is called the Story of the Flame, and there, it hasn't unlocked
Somebody
yet. It
ways
must
to say
unlock really at the end of the game.
symbiote.
So
Yeah.
that's coming up,
So
and that usually
words,
takes like 15,
ways
20
to
minutes
say
to do.
that.
It shouldn't be too big, but it'll be the culmination of that plot line. We've
Stop
got
saying
a
culmination.
few of those
Like,
robot birds
really?
flying around the city. I think there's like 4 more. We have to do the jet stream following thing. It's really boring, but there's
The
not
what?
that many
You're
of them.
really bored.
So we got those to do, and then apparently there is one more kind of side
Stop
content
pointing at me.
that is going to open up. It's not apparent what it is because it's not on the map yet. So by the end of the
It's not
game,
going to be at 500
there's
soon.
supposed to be a few more of one more type of side content left, and then that's it. Like that's all the content. So I'm thinking
all of it,
when we
guys.
play this
All the
again
content.
on Monday,
All
you know, it'll be
according
the
to
major
plan.
stream, and we'll continue
Big
with the
ups to
story.
the
We'll do the side
culmination.
content as we come across it, and then see what happens. If we beat it on Monday, great. But I'm in no major rush because if we don't beat it Monday, what I'd
You
like to
did
do is
sort
do
of
it as
say
the
you were
night
in a
stream
rush
on
to
Wednesday
beat
and have it be the
games.
last thing I do this week and have it complete the game. Okay? So one way or another, I'm going to
Uh-huh.
finish Spider-Man 2 this week. It's just a matter
Okay.
of when.
What does that mean? One way or another? Is there only
One
one way?
way
Like you're just gonna
Or
do it?
another. I'm just
I'm
gonna
gonna-
do it. I gotta beat the game.
I need some tips, please. I need some money, 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 money.
Fine, right?
And
Maybe next
you know how
week.
long it takes to essentially do
My
all the
day,
side content because I've put so much
I've gotta
into it. I
eat
think I
out.
wanna say the
I'll
place
eat
is like
out.
23.
And
It's around 23 hours
because my
long right
wife
now.
is so fat.
It makes sense to put in a little bit of
Probably
extra
need
time
to
to
take
get
that
that
song
far.
now.
I've done so much
Cat.
with
Oh my god.
the side content. Okay.
This is good.
That's a good.
Okay. If you guys give me a
Yeah.
second, I gotta blow my nose. It's killing
You-
me. I'll be right back.
Why do you have to? What? There's something else going on here. I'm not sure what. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, but there's something else going on here because he does it so
Yeah.
frequently, and I know that it's like I guess the simplest explanation is probably the best one, which is that he's just stalling for time, right? Imagine being so desperate to like avoid doing your job that you'll just take 45 seconds like every 5 or 10 minutes just to do this. Just to
know.
like, I mean, I guess there are people like that, right? You ever worked in an office environment
You
or
are
like,
shitting yourself. No, I. Jesus, midlife distracted me. Have I ever worked in an office environment?
You're shitting yourself.
You're shitting yourself.
You're shitting yourself.
I technically sort of do now, but
okay,
not like in an actual office.
you ever had a bunch of coworkers or anything? Like, you ever just work
Well,
with
yeah.
someone who is just like in the bathroom all the time, just wandering
Yes.
around, right?
Yeah,
Like, and I guess
absolutely.
that's Phil, right? Phil in that Best Buy must have just been like talking to the questionably aged cashiers,
yeah.
standing with the people who are outside smoking, even though he doesn't smoke.
Yeah, yeah.
He's just like
It's okay.
reading through his book of leads and bitching about how bad the leads are.
Yeah. Give it to the hot girl. Like, not me. That.
Yeah, it sucks, man. I don't want to take another table. I want to go home. I'm tired. That's him. He's
Yeah.
leaving early every fucking day. Guaranteed.
Oh, yeah.
You work in a restaurant, right?
Oh, yeah.
You
many.
wait. You waited tables.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's the guy who's like begging to get cut first every night, right? He's
Yeah.
working the section.
But waiting like until after everybody splits their tips at the job that splits tips.
Yeah, waiting till 6 o'clock when the shifts switch to bitch about it, and then also only taking the sections that have like mostly like 2 seating tables,
Yeah.
not the full floor. And he's also like panicked and freaking out and like
Yep.
fucking everything up.
Yep.
Working in a restaurant is an absolute nightmare, and if I
It
ever have to go back to
sucks.
that, I'd rather set myself on fire for real.
Me too. Me too.
I'm seriously so tired of this
He's
cold.
making
at this
sure
point.
Cat has water in the basement, of course.
And oats.
And oats. Because she's a horse.
And yes, Adam, I'm aware of that. He says one of the side quests doesn't open up until after you beat the campaign. I know.
Thank you, Adam.
So once we do that final story, we'll look for that final mission to see
You
what
look
you
like the
platinum the
nose
game.
blow helps
Okay.
very much, Phil.
So now,
No. Stop!
excuse me. Let's talk about the schedule. Today is more Modern Warfare 3
Let's do.
multiplayer on the first stream. I'm excited for this. I want to see how well I can do. What kind of kill streaks I can pull off. Can we unlock some
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
in the
yeah,
game
the
today
cold,
if we hit level
crazy.
25, right? Let's see how it goes. All right. So,
that was a rare,
then
like,
tonight
that was a
on
rare...
the league.
Wow, that was a 3-hit combo
25,
right there. Jesus
Let's
Christ.
see how
Yeah.
it goes. All right.
The inputs on that are really tight.
Oh, one,
So,
two.
Extra long.
Yeah,
excuse me.
That
Then
too.
tonight
Extra
on the
long.
late stream,
That's like a 65% combo right there, man. Jesus Christ.
let's see how it
mess.
goes. All right.
One.
So, excuse me. Then tonight on the late stream,
My fight buddy!
6:45 p.m., it is a continuation of Super Mario Brothers Wonder. We're almost done with this game. We're in World 6, which is the final major world of the game.
I know,
After World
yeah.
6, you've got the final castle with Bowser.
Sonic
Then you've
Jaden, are you
got
talking about
the
Phil or
final
about
special
me?
world, of which there's 2 stages left to do.
Because yes.
Then, after you've completed
yes.
all of that, you've gotten every purple coin in the game. Apparently, there is one more stage. It's supposed to be the ultra difficult final secret stage of the game. All right. When we do all of that tonight, incredibly awful. I doubt that we can pull all of that off in 2 hours tonight. In
Logan,
addition,
big
I
ups
can't
for the
stay
7
late tonight
months.
because tonight I
I'll let the TTS read that out,
set up
though.
all
There
the
you
playlists for tomorrow's DSP versus the Internet React show on DSP React. So, excuse me, because of that,
He's been at,
I have to
least,
spend
this
extra
is at
time
least
doing that
10,
tonight.
right?
I can't
Yeah.
do more than 2 hours on the late stream.
There we go.
So,
Close your eyes and he sounds like he's 77. Try it.
So, like 77 years old.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is like
Yeah.
a lot like having a very phlegmy grandfather in the house, right?
Yeah, but like my dad's like he's getting closer to 70. He kind of sounds like the same way in the mornings. It's ugh.
But my dad also has some sinus issues. He fully had to have like surgery to fix his
Oh,
sleep
no.
apnea.
Oh.
Oh yeah, so it's rough for him. But the poor guy has still got the drip going
Yeah.
all the time. He's a man who just has like he's wearing a cardigan sweater. You know he's got Kleenex in his pocket.
Yeah.
Every room in his house has got Kleenex.
The hard
has
candy in
got a
his
box.
pockets.
No candy. No time for that. That's bad.
Oh.
You know, just Kleenex. That's the
Okay.
thing he needs. Because he's
Just
blowing his
Kleenex.
nose all the time. He's sneezing all the time. He's one of those old guys that screams.
Aw.
That screams before he sneezes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, my grandfather did that.
Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't do the screaming before you stretch thing, which I appreciate a lot. But I think I have known him to scream once or twice that he says he's yawning like an old man does. Woo!
I love it.
what I'm
Old
love
people,
thinking
man.
is
I do this
tonight,
sneezes.
2 hours,
I do
and
some
see
scream
where we
sneezes
are,
too, actually, but I
and
can't help
possibly
that.
do one more stream of
I
it,
can't
maybe
help
like
it either.
Monday night to wrap up the playthrough. So
almost-
if
I
all goes
gotta
according to
hit that.
plan, okay,
Yeah.
But I'm a professional though, and I just like suppress my
definitely looking
bodily
like this week,
functions while we're on.
all the lingering
fucking
playthroughs
stream,
we're
and
gonna
there's a
wrap
microphone
up.
in my fucking
We just
face.
finished Alan
Must
Wake
I?
2.
Exactly.
We're gonna finish Spider-Man 2, and we're gonna
Yeah,
finish Mario,
Granddad's with the
which
last
allows us
season
now
were the
to
best.
fully move into new playthroughs and
Old men
content
lick their
moving
legs to
forward
fart.
with nothing
Jesus
lingering.
Christ.
Okay,
That's
so
my
that's
dad.
good.
Yeah.
Very good. So,
You think Phil-
I hope that you will
Definitely
join me
old man smell
tonight
already?
for Mario. It's
Absolutely.
been a wild ride, and now we're getting to the end stages and the
He
final challenges
probably
of the game.
vaguely smells like
So I
cat
hope that you will
pee.
join me for that. Okay.
Probably.
Tomorrow, indeed, it is React Day,
God!
and we're finally done with
Are you
horror.
kidding?
It's time to move forward with
Stop!
all new React stuff.
That was a
So,
stealth burp.
So okay, He is like fighting 5 or 10 burps here.
Something is living inside of him.
Something's trying to get out. I don't know. Like, just let it out, dude. I don't know what's fucking inside you, but please let it out because it is fighting for its fucking life, and you are losing, my friend. But I think some people burp like that from talking too much. Like
Really?
they don't regulate their. It's either because it's like the anxiety related to like being on camera, or just from talking a lot in general. But like, I think he is like extremely, extremely anxious right now, and
Sure.
you know, he's probably very
and
unhappy
judging
to
from
be
the
doing
leg
this.
shaking too.
Mhm.
Like, he seems like an anxious person. Maybe he has like an untreated anxiety disorder, which would explain a lot.
A lot. It would explain a lot. But he's also, someone just meant he's like swallowing air. He's also like snorting like a fucking blacksmith's furnace bellows.
And drinking
right?
seltzer water.
Yeah, exactly. So he's just like completely working against himself here.
Yeah.
Filling his
Getting
body
to the
up with
stages and
air.
The final challenge of the game.
Oh, it's the hatred
So I hope
trying
that
to
you will
come
join
out.
me
Oh,
for that.
okay.
Okay. Tomorrow,
Let me out.
indeed, it is React Day, and we're finally done with horror. It's time
Let
to
me
move
out.
forward with all new React stuff. So
I must be free,
I
Philip.
fully expect tomorrow we're going to see things about American Thanksgiving, Black Friday, the Christmas holiday season, and other things.
That's probably also true, Maximus.
Specifically what? I don't know.
That's
I
what the
didn't look.
snorting is. Phil is like possessed by a demon, and he's just snorting and clearing his throat to keep him down. Right? It's the only
Pushing
thing.
it down. Just,
Yeah, exactly. His uvula is like so coated in mucus that it's like in the shape of a crucifix, right? And that's just
Oh my God.
That's just keeping the demon at bay. Makes sense.
It does
Stuff
make
yet.
sense.
I'm actually doing that tonight to make the
He
playlist
needs
for
a
tomorrow.
exorcist.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's
that should be
just
fun.
Thanksgiving. We know it's American.
So
you
tomorrow,
fucker.
react or
There's Canadian
podcast
Thanksgiving
here on
too.
this channel.
I know.
Then we
I know.
Wait,
what?
So tomorrow, react or podcast here on this channel.
What the fuck were you looking at? Right? Like it's like he had to look and make sure that he wasn't going to hit something with his hands on either side like that. Now hold on, let me make sure my legs aren't in the way of my hands real quick. Okay, hold on a second here. No, his eyes are just closed the entire time. Oh, is this just a power swallow?
Maybe. Oh, he's choking on his own lies. That's a good one too.
Snortis.
React or podcast here on this channel. Then we all collectively go over to DSP Reacts for the React show.
I was wondering
and then
if
when the
anybody
React
was
show
gonna
is done,
notice this, but I
the
think
late
I
stream
made it
tomorrow
too,
night will be more
too,
Modern Warfare 3
subtle
multiplayer,
effects.
this time as a
I
late night
just
stream.
notice.
Huh?
Okay?
I've had
Monday,
this
Spider-Man
going on in
2
the
as the
background.
daytime stream.
Oh.
Heading into the end game of the game. Will we be able to
I
do that?
love
I don't
that.
know. But we'll see what happens. It should be a fun stream.
I noticed that
Monday
there was
night,
something there, but I thought I was just like,
likely the conclusion
No, it
of
was-
Super
it was
Mario
this
Brothers
guy.
Wonder.
that's
Okay?
awesome.
So, if we wrap up Super Mario Brothers Wonder and we're
I
on
love
pace
that guy.
to finish Spider-Man 2, the
Ew,
good news
what?
is we can now start the big new game that came out this week, but I didn't play yet,
Snortus.
Like a Dragon Gaiden. So I think we will start Like a Dragon Gaiden likely on Tuesday as the daytime stream, and then Tuesday night will be the
with a single bullet.
the next Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer stream. And then Wednesday we'll do more Like a Dragon Gaiden during the day, and the final stream Wednesday night will be Spider-Man 2's conclusion.
Let's
okay,
just pump up the jam
so that's what I'm
Pump
aiming
it up.
for.
Pump
That's
it
what I'm
up.
hoping for. If everything goes according
Whoa,
to
what
plan,
are you doing
wrap
with
up
your
Spider-Man,
neck right
wrap
now?
up
I'm sorry,
Mario,
like,
multiple streams of Call of
That. Let's go back.
He's like again holding in like a pustule from growing out of his nose, his neck
Ew.
right there.
Like,
Stay inside,
stay
demon.
in
What
there.
are you doing? Oh, it's just scratching. Okay, it looked like he was
Oh.
like holding an orange to his
So
fucking neck
that's
or
what I'm
something.
aiming for. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah,
if
faith
everything goes
it
according to
rightly.
plan, wrap up Spider-Man,
Yeah.
wrap up Mario, multiple streams of Call of Duty, and get a good tear into Like a Dragon Gaiden. All right. Now next week, there's another new
there,
game
that
coming
week.
out this Friday. Super
King
Mario
Jad's
Brothers.
gonna have so many
It's not
free
Super Mario
fucking
Brothers. It's
tiles.
Super Mario
in Bingo
RPG
today.
remake. New
Yeah.
graphics, new music, new gameplay elements. The game is
Wait,
redone
another
from the
Mario
ground
game?
up to be a more modernized game. I played Super Mario RPG
Why?
about 2.5 years ago,
because
and
it's
I really
Mario
liked
RPG,
it.
it's
I, you know,
totally
I
different
loved it
from
from back in the
Mario
90s,
Wonder.
and
Okay.
It's like Final Fantasy, but it's Mario.
I know that you guys did too.
Oh.
And I
and it's a ballin' game. It's a baller
Is it?
ass game. Yes, it's awesome. Like Super Mario RPG is genuinely one of my favorite games of all time. And
Okay.
it's funny and it's got really good music and yeah,
Okay.
it's the good shit.
Oh,
right
it
there.
does kind of suck that I had played it, and
Okay.
then just recently they announced, the remake, because, you know, I did play it a few years ago, but you guys seem to want it.
You guys
I'm
want
down
this?
for
Everybody
it.
in
It should be
chat
really
is
fun with the
saying
better
best
graphics
RPG
and
ever.
music and even, redone gameplay elements.
Best
So that
RPG
should be
ever
fun,
might
and
be a
that
bit of a
starts
stretch,
next week.
but it's
So it'll be a
it's
balance
good.
between Like a
It's really
Dragon
good.
Gaiden, Super Mario RPG, Call of Duty, multiplayer. I'll probably next
Call
week
of
for the first time try
Duty?
out Warzone, and depending, maybe we'll bring Street Fighter 6 back into the mix next week. We'll see. All right.
Oh, maybe.
Next week we do, I can bring back Starfield and just focus on the story and just try to finish it. Because I'll be honest with you guys, at this point, I don't think you care about Starfield. I really don't care about Starfield, but we did invest a long amount of time into the game, and it really would be a shame if I didn't
That's kind
finish
of
it.
good music.
Yeah, that's the forest maze.
I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of. Oh,
God.
crap.
Fucking piece of
I
shit.
gotta look at my library.
Hold on.
Hold on. Fuck, I can't remember the name of it right now.
What the fuck? Click, you fucking YouTube
Plague
piece of
Tale.
shit.
I don't
Sucks.
know. Right. So
Whoa.
it reminds me of Plague Tale. I don't know why.
40
Oh,
hours.
it reminds
We
you of
put
Plague Tale?
40
Interesting.
hours into Starfield.
Yeah. Oh,
What's
I need to
interesting
finish
actually is that in the scene that music comes from, there's like an enemy that is like paralyzing people with arrows from a forest. So I don't know,
Huh.
Plague Tale, kind of like a plague on the mushroom toad people.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Click, you fucking YouTube
Yeah,
piece
the
of
rat game.
Hold on.
Fuck, dude. Like, this is not ergonomically correct, okay?
Ergonomically.
Yeah.
Did I do that?
Michael Scott says that at one point. So
Oh,
that
that's
is
funny.
it.
That's a good joke. That's a good joke.
Yeah.
I never heard that, but that's funny. I appreciate you copying to stealing that joke, though. You know, I steal many jokes, and I'm too afraid to admit it. But you know, I admire your courage. I admire your courage.
Thank you,
But yes,
thank you.
it is not ergonomically correct at all.
It's not.
It's just insane. He's just twisting his body 180 degrees, like, and he can't even turn his head all the way
No.
that far, right? Like he literally can't
No.
even see that far, and he looks like a Vulcan. He looks like a Romulan or something right now. Like
Oh, God.
he's hailing the Enterprise, and he can't quite like get. Hold on, I can't see on the screen. I'm using the LCARS UI. It's so hard to look at it and look away from it at the same time. This is stupid, dude.
What the fuck? Click, you fucking YouTube piece of shit. It sucks.
Wait.
Wait!
Oh, calm
40
down,
hours.
Bill.
We put 40 hours into Starfield, and then we
Okay.
just stopped playing it because the
Well, that's
interest went.
who's we? That's
And
you.
It's sad.
You!
know? It's sad that
Rude.
this is supposed to be
Ah!
the latest, greatest Bethesda RPG, and sadly, it's a dull.
Crazy. You're at
It just really is.
1.25 right
They did
now.
not innovate
It's
whatsoever
normal.
in this game. The things they
Yeah.
tried to tack on that they claim were new are not. It's just a joke. They're not needed. All the research trees, not needed. The space travel, not needed. The space combat, very minimal requirement, and it's
It's
boring.
not needed.
Building your
It's
ship,
a game.
completely
It's
not needed. So
but
why is it
people
in there?
like it.
Right.
Right? It's pretty sad.
Yeah, don't fucking play it.
But here's the thing. I want to finish it. We put 40 hours in, so even if it means
Okay.
maybe doing 3 more streams of like
Okay.
2-hour night streams just to finish the story, I want to at least just finish the main story. Even if we don't do, because there's 2
That was a lip lip.
factions we didn't do, Crimson Fleet and Ryujin, I really don't care. I'll be honest, I just don't give 2 shits. I also don't give 2 shits about the other companion quests at this point. What's the point of doing
Okay.
them when the plot has opened up to the point where literally the plot says nothing you do matters? So they fucked it up. Their own plot writes out any importance to anything you do in the game, so why would you care about playing it, right? So, I do think that I want to at least do a few more
Swallowing,
late night
dude,
streams
it's
of the game to
nuts.
wrap it up, so that's coming. And then, of course, well, what's next? Well, there's tons of options, right? There's so many games that were coming out this fall that we just didn't have opportunity to play. You know, games such as Sea of Stars, Lords of the Fallen, and others that you guys have asked for that we didn't play. So there's a lot. You know, like I said, the return of Street Fighter 6, balance that with Modern Warfare multiplayer and Warzone, finishing off Starfield, and then you know, going to these other games that you guys wanted to see. So there's many options to do stuff. Okay.
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 He won't play Sea of Stars. don't-
No.
All right. So
Not yet, Alex. I'm gonna watch
yeah,
it.
it's funny because people are saying
this
now Lords of the
afternoon.
Fallen isn't even that good.
Not
Which
yet.
I told you guys.
Not
you
yet.
can't
You're
do
kidding
it. I was
yourself.
like, there's
You
no way
are
the Lords of the
shitting
Fallen is going to be as good
yourself.
as a P. And what happened was the game came out and everyone talked about it for a week, but most of the discussion was around how the game performed poorly.
You
The frame
wanted
rate was
this.
terrible. The game had bugs and glitches and wasn't polished.
had
And then after
bugs?
that, I never heard about it ever again. And that was a month ago.
Okay.
So what happened?
What do you
How did I hear
want?
nothing about this
Like,
game?
are we
It's
supposed
literally
to
the
just keep
antithesis of-
talking about games like for years and years and years after
Yes.
like they've come
I mean,
out?
like I do, but not everybody does.
I just don't know what he expects. Like, okay, what game? Like, okay, should we keep talking about ET for the Atari? Should we keep talking about Pong and Tetris and like, Super Mario Brothers 3 and like Paperboy and Punch Out and like Final Fantasy
Mouth wide
1,
open. Mouth
Mystic
wide
Quest, and like
Yeah.
what do you want? Like, I can't talk about all these games all at once, dude.
I know.
There's too many. Like, I haven't even
There
played
are
all the
way
really
too
good ones
many.
yet. And I don't know which
No.
ones
It
you
really
want
is.
me to keep talking about, as you haven't told me.
So again, we don't have to do Lords of the Fallen. That's one thing.
Yeah,
we
and
have many
bugs,
options.
like
There's
his
many
house.
options of things that we can do. Hell, we could go back to Elden Ring. That's been on hold for how long, right? We could go
Why
back to
do
that
you
and
want
have
to
that.
keep doing
Don't
that?
do that.
I
He
don't.
brings it up constantly.
Yeah, and nobody ever bites and takes him up on it or says, "Yeah, Phil, that would be interesting." I just don't understand why he keeps bothering even saying it.
Resume with
No.
the
Maybe it's
and
just
try to finish
future
the hardest parts of the
faking.
game. I mean, I'm gonna be rusty as shit at this point,
Maybe
but we
it's
can do,
like
you know what I mean?
something
We have lots of
it's familiar and it's comfort.
we have
and
lots
he
of options
wants
of things that we
that.
can do once we get through what we're doing right now. All right, so no worries. And then
Which
we
I
get. To December,
get.
we actually have some holiday themed stuff to do. Did you know there was a Grinch game that came out? And I'm looking to maybe play that and other stuff like that. You know, so we'll see. RoboCop. If you guys want RoboCop, again, if you think that would be entertaining, you know, I'd be all right with that. So
If we think that would be entertaining, it's your job to
Okay.
think whether or not something will be entertaining.
Right.
I never completed the bad ending in Sekiro. I don't know what I did in Sekiro. I just played through it once, and no one ever wanted to see me play it again, so I never went back. So I don't even know what other endings there are in Sekiro.
Mhm.
Okay, so anyway, that's what's coming up on the channel. Good stuff. Please remember to nominate advertisements for the upcoming Adpocalypse event on Black Friday.
Ugh,
Less
look
than
at
2
this
weeks away
shit.
until our Adpocalypse marathon. Okay, I'm excited. We haven't done a marathon now in many months. It should be very exciting and fun and interesting.
Dude.
And I
Yes.
hope that you guys
Do you
are running
see
for
that?
it. I'm certainly
The,
excited. about it.
the picture?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's of course sort of seems like it's like specifically designed to irritate me personally.
I know, because it's got like that whatever punk well, I can't remember the name of it. Like,
Vaporwave,
you know, that's-
sort of like
yeah,
retro,
like that.
retro future kind of aesthetic, which I like
Mhm.
so much.
which you love, and I
Uh-huh.
remember like one of the first. Because look at our background right now.
Yeah, I know, right? And I don't know.
Like,
It's just like, yeah, he's also doing the double jack off thing in the air. And like he was doing that exact expression, like this exact expression when he was showing it off for the first time, and it was so funny to see him making the same pose. And yeah, it's
Yeah.
Apocalypse from the X-Men too, because it's the Adpocalypse. But it's not the Adpocalypse. It's just a day. Like, what does the Adpocalypse have to do with Black Friday? Black Friday is
doesn't.
actually like the worst day for ads
Mhm.
because that's the day that you've already bought, that you're actually going out and buying stuff.
yeah.
Right? You're supposed to put ads before Black Friday because that's when people find out about the product that you want to buy. So
And then
having
they
it
go
on
get it.
Black Friday is fucking stupid. So I don't
Yeah.
know what this is about other than another huge waste of time and like just an excuse not to play a video game that day. I don't
Yeah.
know why you would rather do this than play a video game. Playing a video game would be so much less work than this. Wouldn't it?
What? Right.
I don't-
yeah,
I don't
'cause
have
he's
to-
got to put it on the playlist. He's got to cue that up. You got to do the thing and then
I
the
got-
other thing.
I gotta screen all the entries so that nobody's mentioning Subaru or snorting or like
Child
pussies with
trafficking.
drip, child trafficking, cat food, horse food. There's so much stuff I have to be on the lookout for, right? And
Right.
people are gonna be chomping at the bit to sneak something past me. Ton of
Right.
work.
And like
More-
Fallout theme would be great. You're right, nerd bro. But
What
no,
does that mean though? Like, oh, I guess that he's gonna that.
because apocalypse.
Yeah, okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense. But still,
Yeah.
it's just like it's this and there's nothing else. There's nothing else to do with
That's it.
ads or apocalypses. I don't.
Yeah.
Advertisements nominated, the better the show will be. All right, you have 2 threads
And
to do
he's
it. If you're
been,
a member,
like,
there's a
like,
members only thread. You can find
sowing
that right on
the
main
seeds
page
of
the
this
channel,
like
under the members
literally
tab.
since
If
he
you
was
are
doing
a
it
standard
in
viewer,
the middle of doing it last year. Like he was like,
Mhm.
next year it's
He
gonna be
did
great
it
too.
the main thread, you can type exclamation point.
Yeah.
You type exclamation point Adpocalypse in the chat, and you can post up threads or ads via that thread. The more the better. I'd much rather have way more than enough
Adpocalypse.
than not enough. Do you understand? So please post up ads. Can't wait to do that. It's going to be a marathon. We react to them all day. I order some food. We have a meal together. We do some drinking. We probably will try to do like a tier maker that day. I'm going to look into that around that week to see what tier makers are available. So it's going to be a good time, a good chill time on
What do you
Black
mean
Friday
what
together.
tier makers
okay?
are
Good stuff.
available?
Now, one other thing.
Ah!
Ads on these streams. I've been demoing running ads this week. All right, and so far the feedback that I've gotten
That's not
is mostly it's not a big
demoing.
deal. That the ads are running, they're very fast. These aren't
I thought
ads
it was
that
an
take minutes and minutes at a time. Most of the ads are skippable, and when they run, they're not very intrusive. All right. Of course, it's funny.
Why?
The people who have been in the middle of the streams complaining are the troll accounts and the stock accounts. Oh, ads. Oh,
Ah,
ads.
yes.
Who are you? I've never even seen you before. Why are you here complaining about ads? You just showed up.
What?
These fucking idiots.
Dude,
Oh my God.
You
Wait.
said you know. You said you know when they're sock accounts. So now if you're saying you don't
Yeah.
know who they are, that might be a new person, Philip.
Yeah, so why are you berating them now?
I wonder if anyone's complaining now. Excitement died after Halloween Marathon was skipped. Owned. Elden Ring is a nice interactive chill experience. I found a lot of good ads from Derek. Can we get you tipsy? I hope so. Imagine how creepy that would be if Phil was like a lady streamer, right?
That would be disgusting.
Hey, Pokemon, can we get you a bit tipsy on stream while you're doing your Adpocalypse stream? That would be fun.
I hope you don't take your clothes off.
Oh, yeah, I hope you don't put a vest on. How about you change shirts? Hey, Pokemon, if I gave you $50, would you change into a new shirt for me? Like, that would be so fucking weird. Maybe that does happen, though. Does that happen?
Maybe.
Probably does happen.
Okay. Maybe. Well, except it's kind of like an opposite thing with Phil, isn't it? It's just like Phil would just get pissed off and beg you to ask him to change his shirt.
Right.
Porky
Of course,
Beans,
it's funny
Amaranth, and Beg Bunny.
because the people
Nice.
who have
Okay.
been
Nice.
in the middle of the
I'm
streams
down with
complaining are the troll accounts and the stock accounts. Oh, ads.
Wait,
ads,
that's
like,
ad.
I've never even seen you before.
What?
Why are you here complaining about ads? You just showed up. Because fucking idiot.
No one
Troll
likes
accounts are funny
ads,
just
you
to complain about it.
fucker.
For the most part, the regulars don't seem to have an issue with it. And that's a good thing. Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to be using the heavy ads. I don't want to do that. I feel like the heavy ads likely would be intrusive.
Oh.
Okay.
There's different
balanced.
levels.
Well, first there's
Yeah,
conservative
I know.
slash.
Yeah.
I forget what it's actually called, like sparing. Then there's balanced, and then there's heavy. Okay. I don't think I would ever want to give you guys heavy ads on the stream. I don't think so. All right. Balanced.
Give me a
If you guys don't
fucking
mind it,
break.
I might try
What's
on
a
all
heavy
streams. I
ad?
do conservative on all streams, and
Never mind,
only
I'm
yesterday
not
on Call of
gonna
Duty I did balanced, and people didn't seem to mind the balanced. Although I feel like it might be a pain. Like, what if I'm playing a narrative-based game, and then the balanced ads interrupt something important in the game, right? So
Yeah. It's,
I don't know.
Well, I gotta hear that at regular speed.
Yeah.
I got this at 1.75. What the fuck was that?
And then the balanced ads interrupt something important in the game, right? So
ugh.
I'm sorry, folks. I gotta put that one back on the blam cam.
So
What the fuck? What was that? What the fuck was
I
that?
don't know.
I don't know. It's a little.
I'm still on the fence about this,
I'm still doing. I'm doing it.
I
Back
don't-
At
I don't know.
0.75.
right? So
Oh, there's like a little extra kick. A little extra kick at the end.
Oh my god.
Fucking stalled engine.
so I don't know. I'm still on the fence about this. I don't like. Here's the thing. Do I need help? Yeah, I do. Especially after being sick, I need help. I mean, every little bit
I
helps.
need
If it adds to
help.
make me a few extra bucks a day, and it adds up. Then yeah, it's worth it. I don't know it yet because I only just turned them on like 2 days ago, so I really don't know how much this will add up to anything significant. or
Yeah,
if it even will add up to
someone in our chat said it's only a matter of time before he goes to heavy.
Yeah, he's. I mean, he could just be on heavy for all we know, and he's just saying that he's not right. Like,
anything significant. Maybe it won't. It's just a waste of everybody's time. I don't know.
Ooh, okay, Vikes.
But you guys have been saying recently, just
That's
monetize.
muy
it. It's not a big
importante.
deal. Run some ads, do this. So I'm just letting the automated ads run right now. Okay.
No, okay.
So here we go. Dabhand says, one thing I don't like, we might miss up to a minute of what's happening on stream if we can't skip the ad, but it is very infrequent, so I don't mind. Well, there you go.
thanks, random person.
Okay. The thing is,
Thanks.
many of you may have never seen these ads because they're regional. YouTube ads are regional, so
I'm
you may be
feeling
in a
sick.
territory where there are no ads, or there's no real big intrusive ads anyway. So you see something for
What?
5 seconds and then you're done.
Huh?
Other people may see a ton of ads, right? Like it all depends on the region. and
Well,
stuff
that
like
sounds awful. And I probably
So-
want to hang out on your stream then. I guess.
I guess we'll see.
At DSPgaming. I got a Let's Sing 2024 advertisements, which is a new karaoke game coming out for PS5, and raffle deals ad.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Derek. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
You know what happens? Derek says, I saw a Let's Sing 2024, a new karaoke game coming out for PS5, and raffle
I guess
deals.
we'll see.
What in the hell is
Right.
raffle deals? I have no idea.
Okay.
Anyway, I hope that the ads are not annoying and intrusive. If they are, I want that feedback. If they're not, I also want that feedback. This is just something new I'm trying.
Nice.
If I just let it automatically
please.
run, then I never have to worry about running ads anyway. Like, I never have to say, oh, let's take an ad break or whatever. We don't have to.
Yeah,
I just
right,
let them run whatever they run and let YouTube take care of it. And I can just stream everything. If I need to take a brief break, I can just walk away and come back. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Let's keep playing it by ear. I want your feedback, certainly. All right. And let me know what you
Stop.
think.
But
and
make
let's
sure
keep
it's
going for now. I'm going to
specifically
leave it. At the
tailored
least
so
I'll
that
leave
you
on
don't get
conservative
banned
ads.
after giving it
But
to me.
I may dabble with the balanced ads more, depending on, like, maybe I'll alternate streams of balanced and conservative to see how it changes things.
I bet you will.
So there you go. All right. So, guys, really, outside of that, I don't have much else to talk about. Please support the
Oh
streams today.
no!
Yesterday was an incredibly supported day. You guys came
45
out
minutes
and you supported my streams
left.
with everything. Likes, super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, and tips. It
Whoa,
was great.
hold on. He like gave up counting on his fingers like halfway through
Guys,
that.
really, outside of that, I don't have much else to talk about. Please support the streams today. Yesterday was an incredibly supportive day. You guys.
Well, first he starts with the Italian fingers. He's been doing that a lot lately, like to emphasize danger or worry. He goes Italian fingers. That's how you know he's serious, right?
Day. You
Right.
guys
Into finger touch for
Uh-huh.
luck. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, this is finger sniff, I think. See, look how the fragrant air has overcome me. Sniff sniff. Ah, yes, sniff sniff, sniff sniff.
That's right, midlife. You're right. I remember that. I
You
remember
guys
it.
came out and you supported my streams with everything.
Okay.
Likes,
Here we go. One,
Okay, one,
super
two,
one again.
one.
chats,
Five.
Five.
I like. It's all his fingers start coming out here. Yeah, he just gave up counting halfway through at two. He gave up counting at two on his hands
Yeah.
and fingers.
memberships,
I don't even know
gifted
what's higher
memberships,
than
and
that.
tips. It was great. It was a very good supported day. We got members boosted all the way from low 400s up to 465. I want to keep that
Wow.
momentum going. 'Tis the season to give to your fellow viewer.
I'm gonna open the door and shoot you.
It is the season.
It's
to
not
get
even.
three.
Tis not even the season.
It's
Tis
not.
tis the day we remember all
It's
the people
November.
who were gassed and shot in
That's
the
right.
trenches of European countries as they
European.
drowned in mud sometimes and got blown up by grenades other
Right.
times. This is not tis the season,
Tis the
fucking
day
dickhead.
to give thanks to the people that were in war.
Now,
Like,
I
come
thank you
on.
all very much for your service in war, but as you know, it has been very difficult for me as well. The trolls have been relentless, asking
I'm
me
in a war
questions.
of my own.
They've been asking me questions about my wife, about my cat, and it's just, you don't know. You guys don't know what it's like. So if you can
It's
donate
like
to me,
war.
I would appreciate that. It's been war.
There's war here.
War never changes.
Perhaps you're someone who's going to be on the stream today. Well, on this Call of Duty stream, we'll likely have good attendance.
Tis
Give some
the
memberships to the
season,
community.
I see
People
you
would
guys.
greatly appreciate that and would definitely be
Yeah.
able to
War.
enjoy it
With the trolls.
over the next several weeks where we got all these new releases. We got a fun Adpocalypse marathon coming up. Now would be the time. If you wanted to gift some memberships and help out your fellow viewer, now would be the time to do that. And of course, it would help the channel a lot as well. Please continue
Wait,
with
while I
everything. Tips
smash
are
my
great.
nose.
They help a ton. After having lost out, being
And
sick
my
last
chin.
week,
Oh, is he prepared
I'm
get
trying to
blow
bounce
his nose?
back. And so tips
He must be. What the fuck was that? It was like a robot?
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Thank you. Domo,
Thank you.
domo.
Thank you.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Thank you very much, Mr. Roboto, for helping me escape just when I needed you. Thank you.
I'm trying to bounce back a ton. After having lost out, being sick last week, I'm trying to bounce back. And sick last week.
He's like, he snorted and he had to use the momentum from his arms to force the mucus down his throat, right? It's just, hold on, my muscles aren't strong enough anymore. I've used up all my strength. Oh, I still have
Tis
tips
the
for my
season to
arms.
get a job. Phil.
Amen, Lunar Guardian.
Big ups, Lunar Guardian. Thank you.
Yeah,
$2.
thank you.
Tis the season to get a fucking job. You
Yeah.
piece of shit.
I'm
Yeah, fuck
trying
you.
to bounce back. And
I'm
so
trying
tips
to
would help a
bounce
lot with that.
back.
So anything, please consider it. Thank you in advance. I'll shout it out. Anyone who
Oh, wow.
contributes in any way, thank you so very much.
Uh-oh.
All right.
People are saying
So,
triggered and
The golden
whoa.
joysticks were a joke
alive.
last night.
So
That's all I
exploding
would
on
like to say about
chat.
golden joysticks. I don't think they're worth paying attention to.
Uh-oh.
I really feel like they're a
Uh-oh.
joke.
Stinky.
10 minutes of Wapner.
They're not run professionally.
Uh-oh,
The categories
no,
are not fair.
stinky.
How do you not have games that came out 3+ weeks ago not eligible? Oh, because our eligibility ended like a month ago. Dude, it's fucking November. How can you say that's the end of the year? Are you stupid? Yeah. Whoever
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You got
Phil,
an ad. I'm
it's-
sorry.
It's probably because, they do it from November of last year. They do 12 calendar months. They don't just,
Uh-huh.
select the arbitrary. Because it's there's a lot going on at the end of December, and it's like wouldn't make any sense for for things in December just to have in November just to have no time to be considered for something like that. So they go November to November. It's not different. It's the same. It just matters. It's just like a different calendar, Phil. There's no reason for you to get upset about this.
Golden joysticks, they're fucking unprofessional morons who are doing it literally just for ad revenue and or for popularity. They're not doing it for any kind of
Alex,
level of
it's
professionalism,
always fun.
right?
Spoilers,
And that's why it's funny because they're like,
coming.
oh, did you hear
I'm
this
so
game took
excited.
this Golden Joystick Award home? Yeah, and also Starfield won Xbox Game of the Year. Also, Spider-Man 2 wasn't eligible for PlayStation Game of the Year. No games that came out in the last 2 months were eligible at all. Why the fuck would you watch or care about the Golden Joysticks? They're a waste of everyone's time. A bunch of fucking idiots, right? So, don't watch them. Don't care about them.
That's right.
Personally, for me,
parody.
I never really care anyway. But it seems like it really is the Game Awards.
My gout is boiling.
In less than a month
My
now,
brain is
that everyone
missing.
Pays attention to. That's the Jeff.
No, my
Keighley
brain is
show every year.
missing.
And even that show, I feel, is not run well because they do have that weird cutoff. If any game comes out in like the second half of November into December, it's never eligible for Game of the Year, which makes no fucking sense because then it's never
till
eligible
next year,
for the
you
next year's
stupid
Game of the Year
bitch.
either.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You
I never
said it
understood
doesn't
that.
matter.
But yeah, we'll see what happens. You know, the build up. Apparently, they're going
I guess we'll see.
to announce
yes,
their
we'll
Game
see.
of the Year contenders this week. Like coming up this week will be the big announcement.
Whoa.
These are the games contending for Game of the Year this year. And I guess we'll have to talk about that and see if you guys agree or not. All right, but
I don't.
Why would it
it
matter?
hasn't been announced
I don't
yet.
care.
But
Yeah,
the
that too. I
frickin'
don't give a fuck.
All right, if you just want one reason to completely write off the Golden Joysticks and never pay attention to them ever again,
I don't know what that
Mortal
is. I don't
Kombat
know.
1
I've
online
literally
Game
never
of the
heard of
Year.
it until now.
What?
What
Mortal
is
Kombat
wrong with
1,
you?
the game that on release had atrociously
God.
bad netcode.
Oh my god.
The game
Your
wasn't even
opinion
balanced where player
isn't
1 and
the
2 had an
end-all,
unfair
be-all,
advantage
It's
Phil.
over each other.
so
The game had a
annoying.
game-crippling bug for 2 weeks, and NetherRealm didn't know about it.
God.
The fans had to find it. The game is ridiculously unbalanced. The game that has no fucking crossplay. That's the online Game of the Year, not Street Fighter 6. What a bunch of
Oh,
fucking
boy.
unprofessional assholes. They just think
Who's-
they don't know what the fuck they're doing, and no one should give a shit what they say.
Ah, yes. Mic drop. Sip. Gulp. Gulp.
Ah.
So fuck them.
Vaguely.
Anyway, all right,
Okay.
so ladies and gentlemen, guess what? Are you ready
What?
for something special? We're
kill
continuing
me.
with the suggestion box. We haven't done this in a week.
Oh.
Oh, I wasn't
We
prepared for
got it.
this.
I wasn't
pre-
either.
Oh, here. You look at this for a second.
Holy shit. Wait, let me get a screenshot of that. But Snoot has to get ready. He's getting ready, boys.
Oh, Philip.
Oh, Philip. Can I get a stick again? Well, those
That-
airplane tickets are gonna play for themselves, boys. Pay for themselves, not play. What's wrong with me?
That's okay. You're getting there. You're all
Yeah.
gunked up. You're all
Guess
gunked
what?
All
up.
gunked up.
Are you ready for
Gunked
something
up,
special?
guys.
We're continuing with the suggestion
Is
box.
it
We haven't done this
Darcy
in a
to Phil?
week. And you guys probably forgot about it, but I didn't.
Darcy, people were asking for you in the Detractor Beam Discord today because we had a great idea to do one of those. What's the magnetic toy with the beard and the hair? Yeah, Woolly Willy. Do a Woolly Willy, but it's DSP.
Ooh,
Was that something that that was an idea in the toy thing from TBS? I think Woolly Willy, but it's DSP is a funny idea.
That'd be
then,
funny.
And then I thought Operation, but it's DSP, and so you got to pull like the gout crystals out. You got to like pull out the bad back.
Yeah.
There's the hand
Like the
dues.
swollen brain.
Yeah, the swollen brain and the eczema from the hands.
Eczema.
The extra chubby foot.
Yeah.
Slobberation.
I've been waiting all week
Operation.
to continue on.
Pull
the
the
suggestion
pull the
box,
Hogan
and it's
from the
open right
hand.
here, and we're going to continue on right now. You ready for
Operation.
this?
Swollen disc. Yeah.
I want to see Phil get lost in the
A
back rooms.
herniated
He should play one of these
disc?
games. One, Escape the
Operation.
Backrooms, the OG and most updated Backrooms game based on the Kane Pixels Backrooms found footage. Number 2, the Complex found footage,
Oh,
free but short Backrooms
that-
game to me 45
okay,
minutes to
that
complete
game's
a prequel
actually
to the
badass.
Complex.
What is this like the back rooms kind of?
Yeah, it's called the Complex, but it looks incredibly realistic.
Oh
And
yeah.
It's a cool game. And
That's
I would
fine.
like to see him play it, even though he wouldn't get
He
it.
would
And I don't
ruin
think he'd
it.
make it to the scary part.
He would ruin it. He would ruin
Yeah, he
it
would.
And be like, "This is stupid. It looks just like my office where I got laid off from." That's like actually the scariest thing that can happen at a job,
Wow.
actually. So this isn't scary at all, really.
Yeah, no.
The Complex best looking Backrooms game in early access being worked on. What the hell is this person talking about?
Are you
Does anyone have any idea
fucking
what that
kidding
meant?
me?
What is the
A
backrooms?
chia pet. A chia pet.
What is this?
DSP.
I don't know what that
Gamer.
was.
A gamer says, "What is the back
What the hell is this
rooms?"
person talking about? Does anyone have
Are
any
you
idea what that
kidding
meant?
me?
What is the backrooms?
What is the back rooms?
Well,
You're a gamer.
I mean,
fucker.
I would expect Phil to have like some sort of performative unawareness of just about anything that's in popular media right now, right? So even if
this
he,
is weird.
I think the backrooms is at least a little bit obscure enough that
Sure.
like a corrupted.
But it shows you,
Hmm?
like, it shows you who he is, though, because it is more of like an indie sort of thing.
Oh yeah.
And like, as much as he claims to be like triumphant for the little guy, the underdog, he'll never ever play an indie game.
Well,
Ever.
that's because he just never ever would put anything more than the barest amount of effort into this thing he does. So he's just completely like when he turns off this stream,
Uh-huh.
video games and all that is completely out of his mind for the rest of the day, other than like mobile games, right? Like
Right.
and sitting and watching his wife. He does not want to play video games at all in his spare time.
Yeah.
And it's kind of
Yeah.
funny. It's kind of funny that he's basically like the whatever I can't remember.
Yes,
Ted
Spikes,
Bu-
I
he's
do.
like he's like Al Bundy from Married with
Yeah.
Children, in that he's like that. It's almost like he like modeled his life and he wanted to be like Al Bundy, right? Just like
yeah, it
um,
seems like that.
miserable asshole with a sexy ass wife, and he's just a piece of shit slob, right? No, ma'am.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know what that means.
That's right, Meth Bear. But and the
Oh.
backrooms games are so cool. Like the
Is it a
concept
kind
is
of
just so much
game?
fun. It's a kind of game.
Backrooms is meme zoomer trash.
It's
Great.
not. It's not
Get
a
fucked
meme.
in cold. You're
It's
seething
not
right
a
now.
The
meme.
backrooms
It's
is
not a
online fiction originating
meme.
from a creepypasta
It's not a
posted in a
meme.
2019 4chan thread.
No cat.
It's not a meme.
gonna blow my
Thank you,
nose.
Dead School.
You're
Thank
furious.
you, Reaper Fist.
You're furious right
No, ma'am. No meme. Oh, he's blowing his nose. Good.
now. Oh, this is okay. This is twice that he's gotten up
That's
today.
right,
to do that,
Alex.
right?
Yeah.
Why did he?
We're
Sorry.
counting 2 times.
Thread. I'm gonna blow my nose.
Yeah.
Apparently Steam
Cadence,
games,
you
the
were
reason this person
absolutely
brought it up
right.
is because now I have a mini PC.
Yeah,
so I can
backrooms
play
are
these games I
great.
wanted
And
on
they got
Steam, and apparently they're all
multiplayer
10
games
bucks.
too.
I know
Ooh, okay.
absolutely nothing about
Spooky.
backrooms,
Yeah.
so
I know nothing about
guys
bathrooms.
think that'd be something fun for me to do as a random thing.
Mine's broken.
It's 10 bucks. I'd be okay with that. You let me know. All right. Okay. Continuing on. Hey Phil, hope you're doing well and
I
you're excited
guess
for the
so,
upcoming
Matt.
Halloween season. You bet I am.
You're
Reaper-
cringe.
My
We-
suggestion would be
I
the
know,
most definite
bud. I
tackle
know.
Hollow Knight or
You are
Blasphemous.
cringe.
They'll generate stream, chat, involvement, and
You're so
discussions. There's
cringe.
lore and options on how to approach.
Oh, sorry. I forgot that he is like doing suggestions right now. So he's just gonna do the annoying thing where he's gonna bitch about every single suggestions because it's about a game suggestion.
them. The Hollow Knight sequel is coming soon, and Blasphemous 2 released in 2023. Both will have ongoing momentum. The game can be frustrating at times and will satisfy Souls fans, but it's highly rewarding and satisfying. Metroidvania games in general please both the modern and retro viewers.
No.
Excuse me. Traditionally, every single time I play a Metroidvania game, they don't work. People complain that they're too boring, and too much exploration and not enough going on in them.
Ah, yes.
Wait,
Too
hello?
much
I'll say Metroid Dread with
exploration.
the
I
exceptions
hate
of the
that.
past.
yes.
So,
Oh, he'll hate the fucking
Okay.
backrooms then.
Yeah.
That's all
you
it
should
is.
have
is
on guests.
Exploration.
Screen them. Do your best to avoid trolls. If they start trolling you, dump the guest. Have them pick a topic you both agree on to discuss. Have an honest, good
Oh, I
discussion
want
with
this.
them. This would be
I
the
want
natural
this.
progression of DSP Reacts. You can have someone engaging with you in the audience. You don't have to go on
You're
someone else's
fucking
channel. You
spatchcocking.
can have this content on your own channel.
A chicken? That's
What do you guys
crazy.
think about that?
I don't think I've heard of anybody doing that for a while.
Right? If you remember,
No.
earlier this year, I
No,
told
Matt
you that
Bear.
I had 3 ideas
What?
for DSP Reacts. Idea number 1 was DSP versus the internet. Idea number
True,
2
nerd bro.
was long form React content. And idea number 3 was DSP asks it. This was going
Okay,
to be.
what happened?
What is going on with the sun? I gotta close the blinds now.
is going
on with the see-
sun?
Okay,
It was
so
going to be a show
Wait.
where I had guests, and it was going to be an interview format.
Yeah,
where
that would
the
happen.
guest and I sit down, and I would interview the guest, but of course they would talk to me as well, and we would have back and forth discussion. Okay,
Okay.
that was the point.
Yes, but
That was
then
the
they
whole
would
point
just
of
ask
the-
me
of this
questions.
idea of the show.
Right.
And I had one guest
Yeah.
already lined up 100%
Yep.
on board to do it, and I had
Bullshit.
2 guests on deck who
It's-
hadn't confirmed
no, it's probably
yet,
Area-
but I
it's probably
was
Air Raid
interested,
Lord, I
and I had
bet.
everything lined up.
Guaranteed
and
it's
the
Air
show
Raid
came out,
Lord.
I couldn't see.
Probably.
See you later. Let's
Bye.
get up number 3. So
Yep.
this is just like a lie
No.
time buying tactic,
Here's what ended up
I
happening,
guess.
and we already talked about
right?
this.
Like,
So
Yeah.
they got to
DSP
think of
Reacts
why,
launched
but
in
stand up
February.
for 15
All right, I told you
seconds
guys I
and
was
have
working
extra
on this
15 seconds to
project,
think of a
and I
why.
was hoping to launch
Yeah.
the interview show by say April.
It's gotta
What
be-
happened between
it was
February and
Biggie?
April? The fucking
Huh.
side scrollers interview, where after they did what I considered to be at least a semi-fair interview, they then
Now it's-
decided to turn into giant haters for money. So because of that,
What?
literally, I had nothing but negative attention against me for about 2 straight months. And it was
yes.
fucked up the way they did it for personal profit. They hurt me. They
Ah.
hurt my fucking viewers. They hurt
All
everyone.
right, Rupert.
And because
I
of
can see
that,
why it would be
basically,
that way.
no one wanted anything to do with me. Right? Like, oh, why the fuck would I want to
Well,
make
I
an interview
can't
with Darkside
imagine
Phil?
why.
Everyone hates him right now because everyone's crapping on him, right?
Right now, yeah.
Ah!
Fucking Christ!
You know, that idea, I said, well, forget it. Now's certainly not the time for that. Let's put that on the back burner
Rent-free,
and maybe go
that's
back to it
right.
later. Okay? So,
we never did.
there you go. And so, would I consider doing a show like that again?
They
Yes.
get
It would
better?
have to be
Shut up.
Once all the nonsense calms down. I would say,
yes.
Ah, yes.
it's been going in that direction where I'm staying away completely from all the drama. All these idiots keep
Why does
bringing
nobody
up
like
to it
me?
all the time,
Do it.
and I ignore their nonsense.
Ignore
I
it.
don't bring them up, and I just fucking
Yeah.
stay in my lane and I play games, and that's what I'm trying to do. All right. So, is there a possibility that maybe next year,
Tell him, Reaper. Tell him. Let it out. Let it out,
when
buddy.
all this stuff is now almost a year since the bullshit, right? Can we maybe actually bring that idea back and try to make it happen? Yes, it's a possibility. Absolutely. All right. But
Let's go, boys.
it just didn't make any sense to try to put it together at a time
You're right,
when
Phil.
because of the
Now
malicious
the
actions
time
of
is
people looking
now.
for personal gain on the
The
internet
perfect time,
that they
in
decided
fact.
to fucking turn on me like that and,
Well,
time
and
is
ruin any
now.
opportunity for me to start something new. It was actually very lucky that I'd started DSP Reaction.
Well, that was a
February, because
little
if I'd
mini
waited,
mini penis
and I was only gonna-
jack off right there. Hold on.
Yeah.
actually
Double
very,
mini
very
pee-pee.
lucky.
Okay,
that.
guys. Don't, let me do this for you. Hold on. Beep beep.
Hold on.
Beep beep.
He's got the mouth open and everything.
Yeah, and he's like looking directly at you in the camera too. That's very unsettling.
Porn.
That's very unsettling.
Very lucky that I'd started DSP Reaction.
Ooh,
February,
good
because
question,
I
Mario.
waited, and I was only
It
going
said,
to
do you
launch it
think
after the
Turkey
interview. The whole
Tom
idea
is
would
already
fall flat.
banned
No one would
words
care.
in his
So I
chat?
got very
He
lucky
can't
with the
ban
timing, for sure.
turkey because he's what we talk about in fucking
We'll see.
for lunch,
it's not a bad
right?
suggestion.
That's
It's
right.
something that
I
right
had
now,
banned
it doesn't make sense
dogs.
to implement.
I had banned
Okay.
bacon.
Tom
Shorten your
will
podcast.
be-
3 hours
Maybe.
per day is too long. My podcast
You're
is
welcome,
not 3 hours long.
Arch.
The stream starts at 10:45. The actual
Vile.
podcast show does not start until around 11:07 to 11:10, and typically it runs to around 11:30 to, or excuse me, 12:30 to 12:45. So if
Yeah,
you
we know
actually
you've been.
measure the
Of
podcast.
course.
It's between an hour to an hour and a half every day. The reason you think it's 3 hours is because you're a fucking idiot and you listen to morons who complain constantly and exaggerate everything. Every podcast out there on average is anywhere from a half an hour to about 2 hours long, depending. That's an average podcast.
so-
My podcast is
no,
not
they're
any longer
always
than
too
anyone else's.
long, 2
It's just that
hours
people
long.
over exaggerate. For me, anything I do is always wrong. I don't get judged the same as everyone else. So because you
Yeah,
'cause you're a piece of
you can
shit.
kiss my fucking ass.
Oh,
Okay. Thanks for the suggestion, dummy. Holy fuck, dude, you're
God
toxic.
damn.
Get a co-host for your holiday stream. Bring
Yes.
Kat back. Imagine
Yes.
the donations you would get if Kat was on the stream.
That's right.
Bro.
You had some
Handle troll
tits
comment.
on your stream? Woo.
Mhm.
So,
Hey, honey,
number
can I have
one,
another kiss?
Get a co-host.
No?
I have zero
Okay.
interest in having a co-host for anything. Zero. I'm staying in my lane. I'm staying away from drama. I'm purposefully making sure that anything I do.
Hello? Sorry? What was that about staying in your lane with reference to your wife? You're staying in your
Huh.
wife's lane? What does that mean?
What does that mean?
So, number one, get a co-host. I have zero interest in having a co-host for anything. Zero.
Great.
I'm staying in my lane. I'm staying away from
What
drama.
does that
I'm
mean?
purposefully making sure that anything I do does not negatively affect my viewers. Therefore, no reason for a co-host. Okay?
What? What? Like that's the reason that you and I work out so well. We're great co-hosts. I
Well,
enjoy it. But this guy can't. But you know what? I get it. I guess I get it. He can't get along with anybody. He can't see anybody else's perspective.
exactly
that.
correct. Exactly correct. He can't have a conversation with anybody because he
Right.
can't bear someone else being more popular than him. But listen to the word. Listen to what he's actually saying. Okay. The question was, would you ever consider a co-host? Okay.
Right.
Right.
You
So,
wouldn't
number
wanna split
one,
money, right?
get a co-host. I have zero interest in having a co-host for anything.
Okay. I have zero interest in having a co-host.
Okay.
Done.
Got it.
Done. That's the answer. Done. Right? Like that
Done.
just seems enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Zero. I'm staying in my lane.
I'm staying in my lane.
Staying in my lane.
What is
Okay?
that? So
I don't know.
my understanding of the term staying in my lane means that you're sort of just like minding your own business. You're not crossing over into other territories that aren't
Sure.
your, your whatever, your wheelhouse? Sure. Say.
I
Elaine?
think I maybe know. Also, Raziel said, "Can you imagine if he brought Kat in as a co-host? It would be just her giving one word bounce off, so he can do the talking. That might actually be beneficial for him.
I genuinely
talk
like
about more.
maybe if he didn't look at the camera so much, and if it would be something to keep him from snorting all the fucking time.
Yeah,
too.
but
Same
like
way-
the stay in my lane thing, like because if you bring in another person, that's a whole person with different ideals and like morals or whatever. So they might have a different lane.
Oh yeah, maybe it's like having another opinion is his idea of
Yeah.
a lane, right? Okay,
Yeah.
I can see that. I still think it's a weird thing to say. It's like acting like getting along with someone is like getting into their business or something. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't.
maybe.
It's a weird turn of phrase to use. So
yeah, it
From
is.
drama, I'm purposefully making sure that anything I do does not negatively affect my viewers. Therefore,
why would having a co-host negatively affect your viewers?
Maybe it's the paranoia that someone is gonna like catfish being his friend again,
Right.
just to get into being a co-host, and then being like, "Fuck all y'all, fuck DSP, this
Yeah.
sucks."
They're just gonna betray him live on stream, and Phil's not gonna
Oh,
have like the
can you
reflexes
imagine?
to mute his mic fast enough before he says
Yeah.
something like DSP is a pig roach, DSP is a greedy fuck,
Mhm.
and just Phil would just go into a meltdown. Well,
Absolutely.
now we go. That guy's an idiot. Okay, I wasted a bunch of time talking to him all over the weekend. He seemed like a pretty nice guy, but I guess
But
yeah, I don't know. Okay, well,
can't trust anyone.
no, I guess the podcast is ruined. This is why I said we couldn't do this, by the way, guys. Okay, I told you. So now,
Yeah.
does anybody have any
Rambo's
questions?
not around.
Does anyone want to ask a question, something like that? No.
Oh no.
Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna
Huh.
go to bed then for the night. I'm gonna be turning on. I'm gonna be turning on the sleep stream. Remember, you guys were asking for this earlier.
You
Okay,
wanted
but
this.
now I will not be in the room as we do the sleeping stream, as we agreed, because that's like just not. That's a little bit weird, right? So we're not gonna do that this week. Okay, maybe
No.
later as an
No,
experiment if we see that this works.
If you give me enough money,
no reason
maybe.
for a co-host. Okay? Will my
Matt.
wife ever appear on the streams again? We've already addressed this, all right? You
What?
know why she's not on the streams. When she first
No,
moved
I
in here in
don't.
2018, 5 years ago, the intention
Uh-huh.
was every once in a while she would do a Q&A session with me where we would
Weird,
sit here with
okay.
the viewers and actually answer
All
questions.
right,
about
we got
our
a
life and
history
stuff like that.
lesson.
We enjoyed we were
Oh!
two of them.
Sorry,
We
that was
were
because of the
continuing
history
to do
lesson.
this.
Stream-
She
little
was going to
stream-
show up
streamy
for
on
special
there,
events,
huh?
like
Yeah.
holiday events and things like that.
I had to,
possibly
like,
doing
I had to
co-op,
play it up.
or maybe just sitting here and relaxing with me and being a part of the fun, right? And what happened?
Okay, then what happened?
People were insanely
Yes?
nasty to her for no reason.
Oh,
just
people are
kept
insanely
talking.
nasty.
Said
Like
we're
what?
doing a negative thing to anyone on
Dude,
the internet. All right, and I'm going to say
everyone-
this because now I'm going to be
Everyone's
very
an
honest with
asshole to
everyone.
women
all
on
right?
the internet.
My
It just
ex,
happens.
Yeah,
I feel turned
Like, deal
pissed
with
off
it.
a lot of people. With the way she was
absolutely
behaved,
stupid.
All right, I get that. That was a lifetime ago. My wife is not my.
It's not my what?
Sorry. Can I just? I'm just gonna slow down
Okay.
down for a second. Did you hear the way he said that?
Uh-uh.
Anybody in the chat think that this
Wait, what?
expression is a little bit weird?
To behave. All right, I get that. That was a lifetime ago.
Huh.
That was a lifetime ago. Now,
Huh.
I don't know about you. That particular expression to me really, really evokes the idea of like
She's dead?
No.
Oh.
Being married previously and being like, oh well, yes, I used to be in love with Phil, but that was a lifetime ago, unfortunately.
Okay.
Then the Titanic sank and he I couldn't make room for him on the door, and so he froze to death and died gruesomely. Yes, but that was a lifetime ago. I care not to remember it. It was the time I got drawn naked by a random man on a boat on the ship, and everyone died but me.
Steamy sex inside a car.
Yes, and it was nice. It was very, very
I loved
sexy.
it. Ah.
My
Guys being
wife
dramatic.
is not my ex.
Oh. Ow!
Excuse me, just a second here,
That's
folks.
weird.
I'm just gonna
See,
make
that
it
could be
just
double.
let me just I'm just gonna put some music on really quickly here.
Uh-huh.
As I'm just going to www.snort.
Extreme. You know what? I gotta go do my free spin.
No,
anyway.
no, just you stay right there, please. I'm just
I'm gonna
I-
stay right here
no.
and
do not navigate to any websites,
I'm
please, at
not
the moment.
totally not navigating to any website ever.
Hey, I just got my spin. Oh boy.
Ooh, I got 500. I mean,
Yes.
I'm not doing anything. All right.
Okay, sounds
spend
good
it
to
all
me.
on health coin.
So, no, that
Yeah. Buy max.
that's the opposite.
Okay.
That's the opposite of what I was
Buy
suggesting
bought a
because
health coin.
no. Now, Indrid. Now, guys, if you could just really quickly just listen to the words that he just said here,
I know.
please.
See, but there are two meanings to that.
Okay,
Okay,
sorry.
okay.
Before, I'm muting you really quickly here. As
No!
I'm just gonna
No!
listen. Let's just listen that one more
No!
time, please. Okay.
Uh-huh.
My wife
Uh-huh.
is not my ex.
See? There are two meanings. There are two meanings to that. Two.
Please tell me what the two meanings are.
My wife is different from Leanna, or I'm
Oh.
still married to my wife.
I see. I
See?
see. Okay, my wife
Yeah.
is not Leanna. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I understand now.
Do you?
See, because the way I heard that was my wife is not my ex, you guys. As in, my wife and I are not divorced.
Right.
Okay, and I don't even know why
Right.
you'd bring that up because it's stupid. Well,
Right.
Phil, you brought that up. Oh, now you're just making a bullshit about me. Wow. Okay. Okay, my wife is not my ex. Okay,
See,
if you
that's
say
what I'm
so.
saying, Reaper.
If you say so, Phil. My wife is not
Yeah.
my ex.
Yeah,
Okay,
but Team
that was a
Health Buddies
lifetime.
here.
But and that was a lifetime ago too.
It was.
Yep.
It was, yeah.
Yep.
It was a lifetime
My
for a 5-year-old.
wife is not my ex.
Mhm.
All right? But it seems
Okay.
like people rubbed
Health,
that
hell yeah.
onto her. Like that negativity towards
Ooh, that's sexy. My wife is not my ex, but they rub that onto her. They rub my ex
Oh.
onto her. Ooh.
my
Ooh.
ex went onto my wife,
some
and that's
rubbing.
not fair at all. They're two completely different fucking people. All right? My ex used to cause a lot of problems. She used to talk shit. She used to get into fights with my
Yes,
viewers.
Black Mage.
Oh, we're
Yes.
going toxic right now. Holy fuck.
Go back like 5 seconds.
But
Yeah.
it seems like
Listen to
people
this.
rubbed that onto her. Like that negativity towards my ex went onto my wife, and that's not fair at all. They're two completely different fucking people.
Oh.
All right? My ex used to cause a lot of problems. She used to talk shit. She used to get into fights with my viewers. She would come into the chat and moderate and shit. I get it. I've admitted, as I've reacted to my old documentaries and things like that, I've told you guys.
Uh-huh.
That's all on
Listen,
me.
you wild for this one, Phil.
You understand?
Yeah,
That's
this
my
is
fault.
good.
Because I allowed her
Yeah, he fucking
to
encouraged
permeate
her.
my content in a lot of ways and to negatively affect certain parts of my content. I should have had a separation between business
Yeah.
and
Oh,
personal.
hello. Now we're talking
Oh.
about a separation. Phil is sending us coded messages in these fucking pre-streams, and you're all too
See?
blind. You're all too
No.
blind. I have the
No.
documents right here. I have been reviewing these documents, and I have proved with his own words that this man is divorced from his wife.
No.
And I didn't do
no.
that. That's my
it's like
fault.
separating business.
All right?
From,
But those days are in the
from,
past.
fucking
My
Coded
ex
messages.
has been
God
my
from
ex
see
state.
through you,
for
Phil.
6 fucking
Religion.
years.
from
I
state.
read you
Alright?
like a book.
I am now happily
Uh-huh.
married to a woman who I'm going to be with, hopefully for the rest of my life.
Stop it! Don't even. Don't.
I'm not even going to say anything. I'm not even going to say a word. Okay, we'll
No.
just let the man speak for himself, folks. Let's
Uh-huh.
just let the man speak for himself.
I absolutely love and
Stop
cherish.
it. You guys are
and
wrong.
It's a completely different
You
situation.
shut up.
She has not done a single thing to anyone on the internet to get their anger.
Oh,
Zero.
aw.
Oh, the weasel words, dude. Listen to the
Yeah.
words that he says, okay? Listen
Okay.
to the words that he says.
A single thing
She has not done a single thing
to anyone on the internet.
to
Uh-huh.
anyone on
Money,
the
money,
internet.
money, money, money,
Mhm.
money. Typical money.
Oh,
money,
here we
money,
go.
money.
It's time for Dead Wife Coin to rise.
Yes.
Yes, dead wife
I
coin.
want dead wife coins. Stored exchange. Like I don't know if you're listening, but I need dead wife coins. I will spend
Spider-Man.
all my money on that.
Spider-Man Death in the Family coin is
Yeah.
going to be a big one in the future for as a prospector, coin prospector.
Yeah.
He's saying that she has never done something to anybody on the internet, which implies that she has done something to someone off the internet,
Right.
aka Subaru
Right.
Man. So what did she do to him?
Yeah.
Huh?
Ooh.
Cheated on him with Phil.
That's right. Thank you, Black
to
Mage.
get their anger.
Thank you very
Zero.
much, Black Mage.
She's
Yeah.
not my ex. But it seems like the hatred of these idiots, right? Because they're so upset about all the vitriol and stuff that used to be tossed towards my ex. Now they transferred that
why would
over to my wife.
See, you can tell when he
No.
is lying when
Yeah.
the words that he says just don't make any sense at all.
Right.
Why would people be upset at the vitriol towards his ex? Your
I don't know.
language makes
this doesn't
no
make sense. The
Go on.
simple reason for all this is because people are dicks to people on the internet. Like,
Yes.
you don't know how many times, like, somebody, like, I used to play Second Life a lot, Little Injured Lore, and, like, just because I was a girl, people like, oh, you're fat, you're ugly. I'm like, okay, great.
Wow.
It just happens. People do that to women, especially. That's it. It's not because you had an ex-girlfriend who was a bitch.
And to be fair, Leanna is kind of a bitch.
She definitely was.
Right. So her reputation is well earned.
But it's not
like,
because of that.
certainly not exclusively. Phil was in there just being like, anybody who harasses Leanga about Kingdom Hearts is gonna come through me, okay? Now knock it off, you little kids. You a bunch of kids in my chat.
My chat.
Why? That's fucked up.
Yeah, big up
She is
Second
not
Life.
my ex. In any way, shape, or form. But immediately when she started showing up in my videos, let's hate on her. Let's make fun of how she looks. Let's make fun of how she acts. Let's make fun of how she talks. Let's make fun.
That's
Make fun.
the internet.
Everything. Just destroy her. Why?
When they
What did she do to you?
Why are you saying
Nothing.
this? Okay,
That's
you
why
know what a
she's-
good way to handle this kind of thing is? Injured Cold?
What?
Don't talk about how everyone said my wife is a stupid horse face. Everyone says my wife looks fucked up.
Don't bring it up.
Everyone says that my wife looks like a fucking idiot. And I don't know why you'd say that, because she doesn't, okay? So don't even try and say that she looks like a fucking idiot horse face. Why would you even say that? I would never say that to you.
Say this shit, the more people are gonna latch on and do it.
Yeah, he's kind of the king of the Streisand effect, if you're
Yeah.
familiar with that term, right? It's just like they're trying to hide something so hard that you just make it so
Exactly.
Money.
Not in my
Money,
content.
Tips go, money.
Because since
Money,
the
money,
day
money,
she
money,
stepped foot
Alt
on stream,
title, Glue Factory Coin.
Ooh, Glue Factory coin. I like that. Oh yeah,
no
well, can
one
we
paid
invest?
for their
Can we
shit.
invest
Instead,
in
it was
foreign
just,
bonds?
let's
Like,
be
can we?
really
Could I invest
fucking
in
nasty to
Singapore
her.
war bonds or something
So
like that?
that's
That'd be a
why
cool
she's not
idea.
my content.
Cool.
That's why she's
Maybe
not
a
going
Bunny.
to be in my content. Do you understand? She
No,
doesn't
I
want
don't.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
very
I don't get it.
bizarre.
where she's going to
Yeah.
be unfairly hated on, either
Yes.
because of association with me
Yes.
or because you guys were so pissy about my ex
Association with
and
you
you
is
transferred
enough.
that hatred over to her. All right? it's
I
bullshit.
know.
Basement coin.
So it's that simple. All right? She has zero
Okay.
desire. Why? She doesn't want to put herself.
Yeah,
her
I
own
bet.
Words, why does she want to put herself in the line of fire to give people ammo to just say more nasty things about her? She literally has not said or done anything negative on the internet. She purposefully
Yeah, he
has
did
stayed
marry a
away
cheater,
from
that's
having
right.
social media accounts and things, so people can't say that she's done bad things for reason to hate on. You understand? So
So let me just listen to that again really
ammo
quickly.
to just say more nasty things about her. She literally
Alright.
has not said or done anything negative on the internet. She purposefully has stayed away from having social media accounts and things, so people can't say that
I
she's
don't
done bad
believe that it was
things
her choice.
for reason to hate on. You understand?
She
I don't know
stayed
if I believe it.
Go on.
Like, I just don't know if I believe that her not having social media accounts was her choice.
Yeah, I mean, I think in a way it was, but it was probably a choice that was motivated by terror tactics by DSP, right?
Yeah.
Like he probably in a way he probably brought her on that stream so that the trolls
Yeah.
would attack her, right?
Right.
And that
Like, see, honey, it's scary out there.
see, Hungy, you don't want to come on my stream. Everybody's
I'll
so
protect
rude.
you.
Like, yeah, don't worry, Hungy. I love you because I protect you from trolls. And
Yeah.
it's in a way for doing that to someone who's clearly so uncomfortable with it is
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's an exaggeration to say it's kind of abusive, right? Like,
Right. It's absolutely abusive. He's isolating her, like Meth Bear said, and Alex is right as well. To be clear, all we know of Kat comes from fucking Phil. He's
yeah,
responsible. If he
from
stopped
those
talking, it
two
would
streams,
stop.
right?
Yeah.
And that's the other
Yes.
thing, is that the only reason like we even have stuff to make fun of her about is because he talks about how shitty her food is and how
Yeah.
she fucks up the roast and
She broke the bathroom.
yeah, she breaks the bed, she clogged the toilet, she smashed the cabinets, she tracked hay into the house, she ran the Kentucky Derby, but she came
She did.
last because she was running the wrong
Ugh.
direction.
God damn it, Kat.
Yeah, stupid, right? Dumb.
Stupid.
My stupid wife just couldn't get the job. I was riding my wife in the Kentucky Derby, and she said I
Yeah.
was too heavy.
Ah.
So why
Big
would she
dog
want to
keeps
do that,
Kat
right?
trapped in a basement.
Soft.
So there you go. So
Big
again,
soft.
any
Do
person,
you want to play a
literally,
game, Kat?
every time you have the question, will your
Skyrim?
wife ever appear in your
Yes!
content again? Here's how you can answer the question. Talk to my detractors and say, when will they grow up?
Never. Look at
Here's
that
how you can
face.
answer the question. Talk to my detractors and say, when will they grow up?
I won't. I will not grow up. I won't. I refuse.
I'm a Toys R Us kid.
I was about to say that. I swear to God.
Yeah, I know.
I
I
don't
can,
want to grow up.
oh, Jesus Christ. I can read your thoughts, Injured Cold, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
Oh, Rick. Oh, jeez, Rick.
Oh, I was watching that last night. It was actually
really?
a lot of fun. Yeah.
That's funny.
I haven't
Like,
seen it in a
like
while.
the new, is it not the new episodes, huh?
It was the newer season. I was
Okay.
enjoying it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They might
Yeah.
still got it. They might still got
Yeah.
it. Who knows?
Yeah. It wasn't as bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It was
Okay.
actually kind of fun. Yeah.
It's a shining endorsement from Injured Cold on Rick
Yeah.
and Morty.
Because the moment they grow up and they agree, okay, we're not going to attack Phil's wife because she has nothing to do with anything that we don't like. The moment that they agreed to that and they would not do that, and instead they would leave her alone, she could come back to the content. Have they done
I
that?
doubt that
Or
she would
have they
come back.
systematically tried at every moment to try to get any piece of information about my wife they can?
It's
From her
right. Yeah,
past
Dayglow. Yeah.
and stuff that's
Phil can
absolutely-
stay the immature man child, but everyone else around him has to act mature while they entered.
Yeah, we have to agree to terms and conditions and
Yeah.
make bargains with DSP. I just
Yeah.
want to hear what he said, what he was about to call his
Have they
wife
done
there.
that? Or have they systematically tried at every moment to try to get any piece of information about my wife they can? From her past.
They wife
About they wife?
about they wife. I wish it was a mom wife slip up, but it wasn't.
About they wife.
They wife.
That's a curious turn of phrase to use, DSP.
Hmm.
About they wife.
They about they wife.
But they
Yeah,
wife.
Who are you sharing?
And you know, DSP is the kind of person who picks up on other people's mannerisms a lot, right? So
Yeah.
has he heard
Urban
someone say like, about they wife? Man, who lets they wife live in a house like this, man? It stinks in here, dog.
It stinks in here, man.
All right, well, I didn't ask for your approval, Tyrone, okay? I just,
Tyrone
you know, if you
demanded
just don't
he
mind
say
going
that.
in there and having sex with my wife, I'll ask you to leave afterwards, okay?
Past and stuff that has
Yes.
absolutely
Yeah, right.
nothing to do with our life today, trying to stalk her and her personal shit and accounts. They're losers.
What?
So as long
Froggy,
as my haters
still?
and detractors are
What do you
losers
mean?
and stalkers and wastes of life, she will not be in my content. The moment that they grow up
Cat has pronouns.
and they
Ooh.
change for the better and they agree to not do that shit, she can come back. So there you go. From now on,
That's
don't
a
ever
weird-
ask me the question.
That's so weird because
Right.
he's saying it like he's talking to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's where you can come back. Like, it's so strange the way that he's acting like he's like keeping her from his audience. What a bizarre relationship. What a bizarre
Yeah.
life this man leads.
Yeah.
question.
And yet
that's how
here
I'm
I
gonna-
am
I'm gonna
sitting here watching
respond
him. So
from now on.
who's
I
the
know.
real
Literally
stupid
from now
in
on,
here?
if
I'm not
anyone
judging,
just asks
even though I
me,
am.
Maybe
hey,
you
Phil,
should. Maybe I wouldn't be
when
here
is
if
your wife
someone,
going to come back
you know,
to your
just
content?
told
You
me
know
to
what
make
I'm
better
gonna
life
say?
choices.
Ask the detractors.
I'm gonna keep not judging you because I want you to be here with me.
That's what I'm going to say.
You
Ask
drag
those
me down with you,
usurious
huh?
stalkers
Yeah.
who won't stay the fuck out of
I
our
was talking
personal
about it
lives.
again the other day.
You ask them when they're going to
Oh,
grow up
okay,
and move on
okay.
and get a fucking life
I just want to quickly.
out of our personal lives. You
Oh, over there.
Hey,
Is it
cat.
the sleep paralysis demon, or is that cat?
What's he pointing at here? What
The
is he even
door?
gonna say? Hold on, what's he gonna say?
those loserish stalkers.
Okay.
That's what I'm going
What?
to say. Ask those loserish stalkers.
Oh, those guys over there.
Users, they're out that way. That like
Okay.
he's like pointing.
Oh.
You know, like this is like a really stupid thing to like talk about, but like when
Uh-huh.
you have a thought in your mind, right? You kind of like have like a general idea of where you want to point, just because it's something in a direction somewhere, right? So like what's to front and to the right of him like that, just like out there. That's probably where his window, because it's not.
It's like his door,
I guess
right?
it's
No,
kinda the
or
door.
window.
I think it's close to the door. I think, or
Okay.
sorry, the window. I mean, like he's pointing at the window
Yeah.
out there because that's where he's like going to like look for the trash guys and the the landscapers, right? The idea of DSP just like peering through like broken blinds, like at people who can just clearly see him from downstairs.
Yeah. Get out of here, you stalkers.
What are these guys up to? Make sure they're mowing the lawn, honey. Okay, when you go
Yeah.
out there, don't say anything to them. They might be those loser trolls. Okay.
Yeah.
Loser-ish stalkers who won't stay the fuck out of our personal lives. You ask
yeah,
them when they're
loser-ish
gonna grow
stalkers
up
getting
and
on their
move on
lawn.
and get a fucking life, and when they do, she'll come back.
So, okay.
That's your answer.
Okay.
The moment that the losers
We actually,
stop
we all have
fucking-
like a lot of pity for Kat, and yeah, sure, we make fun of her and stuff. I would actually personally like the best for her
Yeah, me too.
to get
I
away
would-
from you.
I would definitely not like. That's actually much better. Is that in a way that the more I make fun of you, the more chance there is that Kat's gonna hear about it and think, wait,
Yeah.
a minute, why am I married to this guy?
Tips go.
Yeah.
Money.
This rant is rich coming from a beggar on the internet who relies on others to put a roof over his head.
Mhm.
Also, big ups to his pointing to the demon.
That's right, Maddie. Ice. Thank you.
the daemon.
The demon. Big ups to him pointing to the demon. The
Big
demon in the
ups.
corner.
Big ups, Asteron. I beseech ye, I need you to smite my trails.
My trolls.
I ate them. They're stalking me. Me
Big
what? And me
losers.
Sheila.
being stalker losers.
Oi,
They're
Come back
being
to the
stalker
time.
losers.
the corner diamond.
let's see.
Matt Diamond.
The corner Matt Damon.
Hello, governor.
Direct cause and effect. There you go.
The demon ate my baby.
Continuing on.
What a
Oh,
I think a replay of either
weird
Arkham
thing to
Origins or
say.
Night would be good in an
Really?
interactive style. It would be great to watch. All right, thank you for that suggestion.
Wait, what?
I don't know. You got blew through that one real fast.
Yeah.
I keep telling you guys,
Corner
suggesting
diamond.
random games is not going to help. We've already talked about this.
What
so
the
I'm not gonna-
fuck?
I'm gonna
It
stop
would
reading
help.
these random game suggestions.
Why don't you
okay?
play things
Yeah,
that
you-
people want?
Excuse me.
Okay. Passive aggressive.
I've noticed certain YouTubers opt for limited supply runs when it comes to
Can you
merch.
imagine sleeping next to
Typically,
him?
they last a
No.
couple weeks to
No
a month.
way.
This approach
Hell
effectively
no.
creates a sense of scarcity and urgency, drumming up demand, all without the need for a permanent merch service.
He did
Additionally,
ask
since the
for like
limited
game
supply run only
suggestions.
lasts
too.
for
It's like
weeks,
number
any
you guys are
free
right.
sabotage would be a
On
non-issue.
the
Yeah.
fucking
The
header
run would
of
be
that
over by the
post.
time the trolling could take
Yeah.
place.
Oh!
What? See, this is okay. This is a Naruto. This is a Naruto snort right here. That was a fucking snort jutsu right there.
Oh.
Oh my
Oh my
god!
Sabotage would be a
God.
non-issue. The run would be over by the time the trolling could take place. Excuse
Bro, like he had to like bring his finger towards his body to like focus his ki and swallow that fucking mucus.
Oh, God.
That's an ancient technique. You can't.
It is.
A normal human couldn't just do that. That's crazy.
No.
His power level must be
This is in
insane.
the ancient text.
Excuse me.
There you go.
I don't know.
Good
about
job.
that. I don't know how it works.
Good job, Matt.
Yes, when I used to use
Oh, you want it in
Teespring,
slow-mo?
It would allow you to have
Let's
Should
have
do
it on
slow-mo.
have it on the blam cam. Yeah.
Yeah.
a run that would be like limited to a certain amount of time. I don't know about that. I don't know how it works.
Don
Excuse me.
DeMarco.
It would be over by the time the trolling could take place.
Ooh! Damn.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Um,
Sometimes when
I
it's
don't
that
know.
slow, the sound quality gets like a little bit looks a little bit scuffed.
It's
Let's see what
weird.
at half speed
trolling
it's
could
like.
take place.
Okay. God.
Bro,
Bang.
it
Bang.
actually is like he gets possessed for a moment. Like look at his
Oh, look
expression.
at him.
Look at his expression change, right?
Oh my God.
Etus, Domine, Snortus.
Kai.
Excuse
It does sound
me.
like a fucking motorcycle.
I don't know about that. I don't know how it works. Yes,
I
when
guess
I
I
used to use
see.
Teespring, they would
I
allow
guess
you
I
to
see.
have a run that would
Fuck.
be like limited to a
Norcus.
certain amount of time. So it would be like, oh, You can have merch that will last
If
for
we
2
ever
weeks
did
and then
like
the campaign
the
closes and no one can buy the
Gintro
merch
competition
anymore,
again, we should
right?
do like a snort
but
this.
I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
like
thing.
No, I don't think that would work. I think
Yeah.
literally the moment
Rotoscope.
that I announced that any merch store was open,
Yeah.
the trolls would immediately go there and bombard that business with bullshit.
Yes.
And as much as you say, "Oh, it wouldn't affect it," I think it would. I think these
Well,
businesses
you don't know,
would
though.
react within a matter of a few days. And what's to stop them from just freezing the store, canceling orders,
Snort
nothing? Like I said, if
Santana.
I'm gonna work with a merch company, I need to
Ultimate
absolutely
troll.
be sure
Help Jenna
they're
fix her
on
fucked up
board
life.
that they're not gonna
reconnect
cow
with her sister,
code
then help Jenna
and
fix her
bend
sister.
over
She leaves
Yeah,
Dave.
that's
Hell
a good
yeah.
idea. That's a good idea.
trying to employ
Big ups.
falsified cancel
That was
culture.
good.
Oh, we're so up in a
What?
tizzy because this content creator said this. This thing you're quoting is 10 years ago.
Hey, the thing that they're quoting is that you're saying burn all the Jews and throw them in the ovens.
That's right.
That's like we kind of still hold like that Hitler guy. We tell him we're still just like
He's a bad guy.
even though that happened like 100 years ago, dude. Okay,
Yeah.
so sometimes when you do something that a lot of people find really really like repugnant and like rude, they remember it, and it's like it's okay that they remember it because they're allowed to remember that you did something really shitty. Okay,
Right.
And you can't just like be like, oh, I thought you'd forgotten about that. Why haven't you forgotten about that yet?
Nope.
Like, imagine in school he must have been like one of those
6
kids,
million.
who was just like, "What? That was last year when I called you a fucking idiot,
Yeah.
you fucking idiot."
Why aren't we best friends now?
Right? Why? What? You're still mad about that? Okay.
Why am I not?
Why does nobody like me, guys?
Why
You still
don't-
like me, right? Bill.
So
Snort.
15 years ago.
Snort.
That's not something
Black
I do
background.
now. But you act like
He's
it's
gonna
today because you're
boom.
trying to get me canceled for shit I did 15 years ago.
That's one of the best
That even
things
back
he's
then
ever
wasn't
said.
that bad, right?
Next
Like,
time
what are
he
you
starts
talking
that
about?
unholy snorting, just play Year Zero from Ghost, and you'll have a perfect combo. That would be fun.
Year Zero from Ghost. Let's see what that's like. Bit here. Let's
see.
Listen to what he just said, though.
That's something I
okay.
do now. But you act like it's today because you're trying to get me canceled for shit I did 15 years ago. That even back then wasn't that bad.
It was that bad. You called yourself Isaac Himmler and smashed on quote Jews' heads.
Yeah.
That's not good.
And like you're
People
also
are gonna
like
remember it.
tossing around like granted like things like the F slur is was a little bit more on vogue back in like 2008. Donald Trump hadn't become the president. We hadn't gone woke yet.
Right.
So slight pass there, but it's also like not even super acceptable back then either. So again,
and the Schwarzenegger like Phil
you still
mixture.
do
I'm not
them.
gonna say it.
That's the problem. You still do this. You still do those things sometimes, and sometimes you say like you said retarded the other day, and lots of people don't like that.
No.
So Phil, I think people are just kind of like remembering stuff, and you can't stop someone from remembering until you cut their brain out in a way.
Right.
And we know about that.
Yeah, we do.
Right? Like, what are you talking about? But that's it. These companies are dumb as dirt.
Yeah, mouth drooler too. Yeah.
They just don't want to deal with any complaints. So the moment a complaint comes in, we don't want to deal with it. Cancel it, get rid of it. Right? So that's what I mean.
Yes.
That's what would have to happen is we'd have to work with a company
Unless
that
you're Men in Black.
is
Right.
agreeing up front, no, we're not going to listen to this bullshit from your fucking haters. Instead, we're just going to allow you to have a shop like everybody else.
No.
It doesn't matter how
No
long.
one would
We're not
ever
going to try
do
to
that.
fool the company.
No.
Oh, let's do a 2-week limited run campaign and try to get the merch out fast before they cancel me. That's a stupidity. That's stupidity. I want a company that I can work
you
with,
know of any other
and I can have
podcast
new
in history
designs.
that's
And
been 1 to
you're not
2
just
hours
doing it for a
brainstorming
flash
how
in
they
the
can be
pan
entertaining
sale,
someday?
and you
No!
run off the
I
site
don't.
before something happens. That's dumb.
That's a
I'm
good
not
point.
doing that. All right.
Yeah.
If we ever find a company that actually wants to
people who are
work,
supposed to be entertained
normally,
by this. How am I
know,
supposed to entertain you guys?
Yeah, what do I do?
I say yes, but I don't know. Right now, certainly
we'll see.
the only companies
guess
that
we'll
I
see.
found, they basically want you to
Oh, dude.
have a giant following.
You
Like I said, I
suggesting
found a
Ghost
company,
to me, I
and they'll work
fucking
with
always
people, but you have to have
loved
a
Ghost.
million subscribers. I don't have a million subscribers, even across
Don't
all my
play it, it's
channels and
copyright.
all my social
Oh, no.
media.
Yeah.
At most, I probably have like
good music, though.
400,000 tops. I don't have a million. I never will have a million. So
You
I'm not
did
of the
have a million
stature
before,
or
didn't
level
you?
that a company would make me immune. And all the freebie companies are a bunch of, I hate to say it, very liberal
Freebie
idiots
companies?
who just give
Woo!
you haters because they're
Oh!
Big ups liberal idiots. Holy
Big
shit.
ups. Ooh.
I'm not of the stature or level that a company would make me immune. And all the freebie companies
to
are
be
a bunch
immune.
of, I hate to
He
say it, very
does.
liberal idiots who just give me
Oh.
haters because they're moronic. So,
Cool. Smart.
there's nothing I can do.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just a pig.
Yes. There, I did
Okay.
the year
Dominos!
zero. The year
You
zero.
can do in real life streams in Washington. In real life streams are
No.
popular. I haven't seen anyone do one in Washington yet.
What?
Do haunted streams.
What?
Streams where people go to haunted houses and try to catch ghosts.
Are you stupid? He's not gonna leave his house.
Imagine how scared DSP would be.
Well, you guys
He'd be
already
so
know.
Scared.
Again, and we've talked about this, right?
I'm very scared.
I'm really scared. I
There's
don't
a very
have
good
extra
reason
pooping pants.
why I don't
You are shitting
do
yourself.
IRL streams. My haters, my stalkers. They're nuts. And if I were
Dude, this is about ghosts, though, so that's like way less scary
Yeah.
than like stalkers and
Yeah.
haters, right? Like we're trying to get you to do something less scary. Like I'm
Right.
Dark Side Phil, and I've put up with a lot of bullshit. So if there's one thing I'm not afraid of, it's the paranormal, and it's like the DSP,
paranormal.
the paranormal. It's the DSP like cryptid hunting show.
Oh, that would be
cool,
so good.
right? He's just like, huh?
He would do all of it wrong, like because he would. Oh my god, he
Just,
would
like-
do like the spirit box totally wrong.
Right.
And,
just
like,
like he can't stay quiet for it. and
Yeah.
He's like, I don't hear anything. This is
Oh,
busted.
I don't hear anything. Not use like the voice recorder to get an answer back. I don't hear anything. Oh,
Right.
Guess we're
Just
done.
like actually moving the Ouija board and being like, "Ah!"
Ooh.
guys, I don't think it's working.
Ooh.
Phil, we're like, this show costs like $2,000 an hour to film. Okay. What? Huh? That's not how much I'm getting paid. What?
What?
to
Nuh-uh.
stream me going around,
Nobody
showing what I'm
talked to
doing
Gus.
during
Nobody
the
told
day.
me.
First of all,
You would've known
it's
if you played
incredibly
Fast
intrusive to my
Phobia.
private life.
Yeah.
I like to have a day a week
Man,
where
I
I'm
wanted that
not
so bad.
mixing
I'm
my
so glad
business
that
with
it
my
didn't
private.
happen.
You understand? I want to have that
Be
separation
yourself
on
and fear called
purpose,
ectoplasm.
so that way we don't have to have too much crossover and too much private stuff exposed because people,
Yeah,
you know,
why do I have to ask the ghost questions? Aren't they supposed to ask me questions?
I'm the streamer.
I...
Sorry, I just want to hear
fuck
what he's
around.
saying here.
You understand? I want to have that separation on purpose, so that way we don't have to have too much crossover and too much private stuff exposed because people, you know, fuck around. Again, I tell you guys things that have happened, and I keep telling you the same examples because a lot more fucked up stuff has happened. But the perfect example.
Well, then tell us
here,
a new
okay?
example.
Yeah.
Years and years ago,
Oh,
I'm
good.
in my kitchen. And I'm filming a vlog in my kitchen with my old handy cam, which I don't
You've
even
told us this story a
have
million
working
times. He's
anymore.
going to say
Uh-huh.
that there was a piece of mail exposed on his counter and
Right.
that they used it to shut down his water, which I don't believe is possible at all because you need something. I mean, unless there was like some sort of over the phone, you couldn't do that. I don't think you could possibly
No.
do that
No.
over the phone.
No.
Because it's like, something necessary to live, but I might be stupid. I've never had to shut off water for a house, and I would hope they make you fucking like show ID to like change your cell phone plan, right? Like they don't just
Right.
do shit for you online with no expectation that you're gonna identify yourself as the person who you claim to be, right? I've worked in
Right.
enough call centers to fucking know that much.
Yeah.
Okay? And as I'm doing this vlog in my kitchen, there accidentally was a bill, a statement, sitting on my countertop.
Only one?
Okay?
He used the same password and
A
everything.
week
Yeah,
after I
exactly.
released the video, I receive an email. Oh,
Email.
so thank you for your request to turn off your power. Your power will be turned off on Monday. What?
Okay.
I called the company. Yeah, we got your request to turn off your power. I didn't request to turn off your power, but we just had a phone conversation with someone. It's you. And they said you want your power turned off.
Rude.
No. This is what I mean. Just
And
a
then what
statement
happened?
sitting on my countertop. All right?
How do you know
Having
that?
the name of
Utility
my
companies use
electric
PIN
company
numbers for
on
account
it.
services.
Someone
Yeah,
calls
yeah,
the
this
electric
can't have
company,
happened.
Gives them my basic information. The electric company is dumb as dirt. Social engineering, they
big
believe
ups
it.
to the
And
electric
they were going
company.
to turn my fucking power off.
Yeah, big
If
ups,
I didn't
fuckers.
have email notifications set up, I would have had no power. And who knows how long it would have taken to turn it back on.
Probably
Right?
a day.
And this is what fucked up people do.
Yeah.
Now imagine me going around in
Like the
town
most that happened
doing
was
my
them
stuff.
restarting your
I'm
modem
going
over and
grocery
over.
shopping. I go to
Which
the
was
pet store.
hilarious.
Imagine these fuckers following this on the internet. They'd put in prank calls. They'd put in all kinds
What?
of shit to try to fucking cause problems.
Oh, weird.
Okay, so that's
I
one.
decided-
So that's one example. They
And other people
put,
like
put
that.
in
They
prank
do the same
calls
thing to me.
somewhere to like what, the library that he's at, or the burger? Yeah, he's gonna go to the library and they'll prank call the library. Maybe the Burger King he's at. Okay, yeah, they might prank call Burger King and say, "Hey, Burger King, there's a big roach in your restaurant. Can you offer him a burger, please?"
Wait,
And then the people working at the Burger King will be like, "Is there someone here named Big Roach?" And then
my
people
God.
go, "You guys see this shit? Stop that right now!" And he's like freaking out at the people in his chat on his phone, just like in the middle of the fucking Burger King.
yeah.
And then I don't know. Somehow he fucks up his sound so that it starts like he enables something that you can do that. Who's that Ice Poseidon guy? And he's like the rewards say the N-word or something.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a bad.
Yeah.
That's a bad idea.
It is a bad idea.
That's a really bad
That's not
idea. No,
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Like they're gonna,
Don't do it.
they're gonna say it. They're gonna say it. You don't give. I would say just don't even give them a chance to do that. Okay,
Don't. Yeah.
you might trust your audience to not do that, but I say just don't even give them the chance.
No.
Accidents
No.
happen. Who are we? Who am I?
Someone wanders in, says
Right?
the thing.
Just
Yeah.
his cat walks over the keyboard and you're done. Right? you can't
Right.
you can't just do that.
Why would I put myself into that level of personal risk for what? To do an IRL stream with 1,000
Yeah, there's always that one
viewers?
guy.
Who
Yeah.
fucking cares, right?
Well, because you need money.
Ew.
That doesn't make any sense at all. Where is
Well-
the personal benefit of that? You know what I'm saying?
Money,
Personal benefit.
personal space.
My cat typed the stationary
And
word,
again,
dude.
that example, the reason that I keep telling you that example
The reason.
is because that's something that happened many years ago, and that's just an old example. People have absolutely positively tried a million things to fuck with me since then.
Name one.
But I'm not going to talk
Positively.
about those
Yeah.
because giving them
I'm not gonna
attention
talk
about it.
just spurns on more bad actions. You understand?
This makes me want to do bad
So
actions.
yeah, it's
Spur-
not worth mentioning anything else these idiots have done.
Burn all the
Okay.
ovens.
Okay,
Burn on the ovens.
okay, continuing on. DSP React Suggestions, a pop culture podcast about movies, TV, and books in place of the Level 1 podcast every
Books?
Sunday.
Who reads?
Kill me.
I don't think I watch
No.
enough movies, read enough
Awesome.
TV, or excuse me, I don't
Read
think I watch
enough
movies or
TV?
or read enough books to do a podcast about
Yes.
it. Read enough TV, or excuse me, I don't think I
Ah.
watch enough movies or TV or read enough
Oopsie.
books to do a podcast about it. Just being honest.
Okay.
It's not a matter of doing a podcast. It's a matter of all the time investment that would go into running that show. I would have to watch a
This is your
significant
job.
amount
This
of
is
stuff
like what you need
every
to
week
live,
to have something to talk
dude.
about,
Yeah.
right?
I
that's
don't
the
know.
problem,
If
is right now I
that
just don't
time
have the
does
time.
not
For example,
starve.
I haven't even had the
He
time in the
looks like
last
he's
week
wearing a
to film that
Snuggie.
review
He does.
of
It's so baggy.
Invincible Season 1. I
what the
watched it
fuck do
last
you
week.
watch?
I'm ready to go. I just don't have time to do it. Tonight, after my stream, I have to set up
I have to see my wife.
playlist for tomorrow's
gotta-
React
I
show.
gotta-
Don't have
I
time
gotta
to
do
film.
my work, I gotta
Tomorrow
breathe.
night, I have to film
gotta- I
private
gotta
React
I gotta keep-
videos
I gotta
for
keep
my
my
Patreon
eyes
show.
open.
I don't have time to film. You know what I mean? Like, when you're already here all day, every day, I have so little
All
free
day.
time as it is outside
Every
of
day.
this office. I don't have the extra
Aw.
time to do
Yeah.
all this extra shit to do a ton of extra shows. Just think about this. Every day I run a podcast. Every day I do 2 major streams. If you
Yeah,
add
why
up
not
all the
watch
time
the
I put
shit
into that,
with your wife?
I do 2 podcasts. I do a podcast and I run 2 major streams as opposed to 2 like minor, a major and a minor
Oh,
stream.
He used to call the night streams minor streams.
Yeah, the
I
minor
thought.
streams, the lesser
Yeah.
streams.
Yeah.
It only takes up a level 1 or 2 spell slot, but but it still does half damage if you miss.
there,
Yeah.
I'm working 10 to 12 hours a day. All right, already.
No, you're not.
Now you gotta
That's
factor in.
Yes.
True. That's not true though. You're
It's
not.
not true. It's not.
Time to
There are a
food,
lot of streamers
food,
that do.
Time
You're
to do
not one
things
of
around
them.
the house, spend some time with my family. It's time for sleep. When do I have time to do more shit,
God.
more shit, more shit? I'm one man. I'm one man.
Get it
Doing
out of
all-
my
I
face.
can't do all that. You know, I
Well, then you
appreciate
should
the
do
people who
something
wanna
else.
See me do a pop culture show.
You should.
I don't have time to do
You
it.
need to,
the only
like,
way I could do another show
streamline
is cutting
this,
something
okay?
else out.
Yeah, there's a
So,
lot of
what
inefficiencies here,
gameplay
Mister.
Do you want me to cut out a
Ace
week to have time
certified
to watch pop
fucking
culture stuff to do a
operational
pop culture
excellence.
podcast?
Yeah, I see why
Right?
you got fired now.
Right.
Okay. More long form reacts. React to stuff that can be covered in a normal stream, not a marathon.
Great.
So you're saying react to like a video, like maybe an hour video, and you know my react would take 2-3 hours and do it as one stream. See, that I think would be beneficial. Admittedly, I think
You
that
used to do that.
with the clip show that we do every week, because we limit myself to
What?
essentially doing
What?
clips.
Oh my God,
We can
when
never
he's
really watch
talking
anything
slow
long
like
form.
this. It's so
I can never
irritating.
really watch a documentary or anything. And that's why we were doing the marathons. We were doing the long form react shows. And they were working, but then when we did them, they took away from the streaming and people complained, oh, you're not streaming games enough. You're too behind on games. You're not doing game-related stuff. So I stopped doing them. Like, I stopped doing the long form marathons this year as people were complaining that they didn't want
there's
as
no
much as that.
reward for becoming a member anymore.
So,
Cool.
Right. You're also just making shit up.
this is
again.
hilarious. Motorized fan says you take a 3-hour break between streams. So let me get
Let's
this
go.
straight. My stream goes off at
yes.
4 p.m. That just means it's immediately break time, right?
Yes.
I'm not sitting in here uploading all those videos, setting up the next stream.
Bruh.
All you
I
have to
don't
do
get
is
out of
press
this
like
office
4
till
buttons.
after 4:30.
Yeah.
Then I go downstairs, I eat dinner with my wife. All right.
That's
Also,
a break.
I'll sit there maybe for like
If you
half an
didn't
hour and
just
relax
like
with my
cut
wife
them
and
up, you
clean
could
up the
just leave
house.
the stream up.
And then I'm up here by around 6, setting up the next stream.
No, you're not. What do you mean setting up the next stream? You don't have a set to set up. You're not like raising a curtain, like putting up fucking background, hanging up fucking scenes. Are you Phil? What do you mean you're setting? This is why I'm saying that all he does all of this in service of just getting away from his wife. Like it's all just like, oh, sorry, Hanky, I can't hang out again. Busy business calls again for me. I have emails to read. Sorry, Hanky. I do love you. Yes, I promise I do love you. No, honey, stop crying, please. Okay, we talked about that. That makes me feel silly in my tummy. Okay, honey.
Honey,
Squirts her with the water gun.
get down from there.
No, honey, get down. Get out of the bathroom right now. Okay, we're not locking ourselves in the bathroom anymore. We told our doctor that we wouldn't do that, or that I'd have to call him. Remember, Hungy?
Remember?
Remember how I have your driver's license in my wallet, Hungy, like Boogie?
Oh my God.
Did you hear that in the Boogie documentary?
No.
Yeah, he
No.
fucking carries around his girlfriend's ID in his
How did I miss
pocket.
that?
I don't know, but that was
Oh my
stuck out to
God.
me as a particularly
That's weird.
grim prospect.
That poor girl.
No, I mean, other than the sex in the bathtub part, that was maybe the most. That was definitely the most grim prospect. I thought it wasn't going to get much more grim than that, but it got a lot more grim than
And
that.
her crying because he was like, "I'm gonna die soon,"
Dude,
was horrible.
That was nuts, honey. I'm so sorry. I'm going to leave you as a bloated corpse whose heart has exploded due to too much Magic the Gathering and Mountain Dew.
Shit. Oh.
And she's just like, it's okay, honey. I still love you. I'm gonna marry you, and I'll take on all your debt once you're gone. That's why I'm so devoted to you. I'm 19 years old.
I basically get a 1 hour break.
Yeah,
between
that's the sound she's
streams.
making.
1 hour is what I get between streams.
Yeah,
you
she's
think I
really
get a
childlike.
3-hour
It was
break?
sad, though.
That's because you're a fucking idiot.
Okay,
You don't live the life.
Philip.
You're just a complete
Me too,
fucking
Matt.
mouth drooler moron who just wants to
think
belittle,
it was
just like
like
the idiot
200K.
who says
Yeah.
I run a
Wait, you
3-hour
said that.
podcast. You're also a moron.
You said that.
All these fucking idiots who just want to over exaggerate to try to prove a point, and their point's completely wrong.
Whoa!
You're just an idiot.
You're not-
everything you
we're
say
not
is
doing that. You are.
incorrect, but you circle jerk yourselves into believing this
Uh-oh.
stuff is fact.
Oh.
It's not.
Sexy. Snort.
You're moronic. You're
Wow.
really stupid.
Rage snort.
I'm sorry for how dumb
Dude.
you are
Toxic
and for your whole
snort.
family to have to put up with
Holy
you.
fucking
Okay.
shit!
Patron
Very
reaction
normal.
should be uploaded to the channel.
Dude,
that
it's so tough responding to like a 3-week-old comment that they're not there to like respond to and call you like a little pussy
that
ass
was
bitch.
so mean.
That was, I mean, it's crazy. It's an insane thing to do, to just like have this charade of a feedback session that is actually just like a weird power trip where you're just bullying people who may or may not even be there still.
Yeah.
cannot
That's just
do.
crazy.
When someone gets a private react, it's their legal property.
Thank you, Sonic Jim,
Anything,
for the
any of
big
that if you do
gasping
the $50
face and
pledge
the 99 cents.
to my
I thought that was a mouth
Patreon,
drooler face.
my Patreon,
Oh, mouth ruler face? I thought it was
and you get a
gasping.
private video, whether
I'm
it's a Q&A
blind.
video,
You
a
can
react
see I'm
video, whatever
also
it is,
doing the mouth
that's your
drilling
legal
too.
property to do whatever you want with. I don't have the right to own that. You bought it. So I don't have the right to do that with that, sadly. Okay?
Snort? Christ almighty.
Okay, one last
Bad
thing,
today.
and then we'll get to shout outs.
Yes? What? What?
Use a simple on-screen promo to easily promote
Daddy.
engagement of the channel.
Daddy.
Let me see what this is, 'cause I didn't see it. Let me look.
Hold up. Hold up. Sit down.
So
Crank.
essentially,
Crank.
Stand up. Crank.
the
Crank.
upvote symbol, subscribe, and a bell.
Okay.
What?
They link the file on Google Drive in the video description. You can load the video into OBS, use the green screen feature to remove the background, and play this video at the beginning of each YouTube recording you do.
What?
Similar to how you manually play the tip animations, except you only do this once per hour. It's one way to remind the audience without having to load your videos into an editing program to add them. So what you're saying is have it in OBS and every once in a while just click it to have it run on a video that I'm already recording.
Maybe this was an
I
OP
could
boot.
do
Maybe this
that.
was an OP
Does it
boot
really help?
comment.
When you see, right now, if a big thumbs up appeared and a big subscribe button appeared in the corner, would you subscribe or click like?
Yes.
Or should I
Yes.
just say, hey guys, if you like the content, please remember, give it a like. Please remember.
No,
How about
you know what,
I
Phil?
would
Remember
much
the channel?
rather see the picture.
I was just gonna say that. Actually, Phil, I find it very off-putting.
Money.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Thank you, Sonic Jade, for the mouse driller.
Thank you.
No,
thank you.
but yes, I oh.
Tips go, money.
God damn it.
He is addressing his audience right now, not the trolls.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
breakdown era continues.
Yeah, Logan. God damn. Right?
Break it down.
Break it down. Dig it.
Yeah, let's 90s DJ style on Phil.
What were you
Go
gonna
on,
say?
go-
Hmm. Ooh.
I don't know.
That helps. Consider subscribing. I don't
Oh,
really
the
see
subscribing thing.
the effectiveness of it.
Oh
Especially
yeah,
because
it's very off-putting. It's very, very off-putting when you
Yeah.
like, shout at me from through the camera to like give you money directly. Like, because that's like if you boil it down, that's like what you're saying at the end of the day is like just give me money, right? So I find that to be very, very, very strange. Very strange.
Right.
I don't like it.
Guys,
just
everyone does.
Pictures
just-
don't
I-
work
you know what
as
I
good
mean?
as a
Like-
lecture, though.
Yeah.
if this were an idea where not a lot of people did it, but since literally every other fucking YouTuber does that at this point, I feel like
Honestly,
it wouldn't be
Johnny,
effective.
like if he
You know what I mean?
pre-recorded his beg
Like,
script,
it's
that
not
would be
really
so
an
much
original
better.
thing anymore.
Like
It's something,
Speed,
if you watch
like
other-
he just stepped away while he played the recording, and like we just didn't know that he had moved. Hold on, guys, I'm gonna blow my nose, and then it's him in a different shirt sitting back down again doing the beg segment.
Yeah.
YouTubers, almost every other
Oh, that'd be
YouTuber
good.
does it, right?
Right. I guess
Yeah.
if
So I
I
don't
steal an
know
idea,
How
if it's
effective it would
funny
be.
for me.
You're right. It's easy. Like you said, I could probably get that video clip. I think that person actually even linked it in the suggestion.
So I could probably get it as it's right here for
You know,
me
and just
here.
every once in a while, just hit
But I
a
don't know.
button, I guess.
That's
here
gonna
on my
be
OBS,
so fucking
and
annoying.
it would play in the
Yeah.
corner or whatever. I mean, it's up to you guys if you really think that would be effective.
Why
I
is
don't
it up
think
to
so.
us?
I think the way I see it,
It's
I've been around for
you!
15 years, right? And I have an established viewer base, and yes, we get people who come by. Most people who come by to check me out already know about me, you know? And a lot of people are already here just to be curious.
Okay.
Is what people say about Phil true? And a lot of people say, no, it's not, right? So
A lot
if
of
you're already-
people, huh?
Well, just because
A
you're
lot of people.
your one friend, Mr. A Lot of People from Ghana, says that, it doesn't mean that's what everybody thinks. And I think if they went to other streams and said, "Hey, is this Phil guy as bad as everyone says?" they would all
Yes.
go, "Yes, yes, he is. He's much
Yeah,
worse.
he
Look,
is.
watch this. Look at this."
Yeah, look.
He says
Yeah.
something about burning Jews in this one, right?
Yep, right there. Yep. He
with
loves
that
it.
investigative, inquisitive feeling, you're already
Inquisitive.
apt to probably become a subscriber or
Yeah, he
put a
wants
like.
new money.
I. Yes, you people with the spark of curiosity to come check out the DSP stream, you have what it takes to truly subscribe to the DSP channel stream. You get it, you smart people.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. It's like that episode of King of the Hill where they send the letters to Peggy and
Oh,
about
yeah.
the Genius Club or whatever. It's
Yeah.
run by that scammer, right?
Uh-huh.
And Jimmy's there.
Yeah,
and-
Jimmy. She's like,
That's it.
why is he here?
Yeah.
Oh, if you dropped a box of toothpicks in front of him, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, you can count them in a second.
Yeah.
I like Jimmy's character a lot.
Me
Jimmy!
too.
If, you know, you're already here for that.
Let's
I'm
make
the
Jimmy
boss.
smart.
It's not like, oh,
I'm the
I'm
boss.
randomly searching
I'm the
on
boss.
YouTube.
Jimmy's a boss.
Go for DSP
I'm the
gaming
boss.
on a whim.
That's
I don't know
actually
who
a
they
lot
are.
like
Yeah,
DSP.
I
If
got me.
I'm being
DSP
reminded.
spent
You
more
guys should
time in the
subscribe if I
sun,
like
that's
this
what he'd
video.
be like.
I don't think that
Yeah.
happens. My video, because my channel's been around for so long, you know?
Thank you.
That's right. You
But I
you
guess
have
we'll
to wait
see,
24 hours.
right?
Ugh.
It's up to you guys. What do
Who
you think?
wants to work for their
So anyway,
viewer base?
that's going to
huh?
conclude our
Me.
suggestion
Me.
segment for this stream because we
He
got to
looks
get
like
shout
Jimmy
outs
too,
now. Let me know what you think about the
Jimmy!
suggestions. And if you guys think any
Jimmy!
of those are good, that anything we should implement or could implement, let me know. All right?
Okay, all right. Go offline now, please.
Okay. Yep.
And I mean permanently, actually.
Yep.
Go
Yep.
in life, actually. That would be
Okay.
great.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's get the tips.
No!
There's no
Let's do
YouTube
it.
side things. There's no super chats,
Uh-oh.
no memberships, no gifted
Ooh.
memberships. So I have
None?
nothing to shout out on the YouTube side right now.
Oh,
Okay.
you need
guys.
those.
We start off today with
You
a
need those to
$15
live,
tip
my dude.
You do.
from Dan the Man. Thank you,
Oh,
Dan the
Michael
Man.
Williams.
Generous $15
Big
tip
ups.
to get
Thanks
the day
for the
started. Let's get
subscription.
that going.
Enjoy your brainworms. We had something on the
That
YouTube side.
he's
of
looking like
things.
Jimmy a lot right here.
He is. Look at that. Look
Okay.
at that fucking nose. God damn.
Jimmy!
Jimmy. Okay. We're gonna type in silence.
Okay. Thank you for Dan the
Oh, is
Man.
it 420? Okay.
I
Oh, let's go.
received
Nice.
a
I
$5
received-
tip.
Uh-huh. From Hoomst.
Someone says, here's a couple quid to support your stream today.
A couple quid. Oi.
That's not a
Also,
$1 tip,
Remembrance
Ben.
Sunday
No.
tomorrow to buy a red poppy. I assume Remembrance Day, because I believe he said a couple quid. I believe this supposed to be British. So
British?
maybe you have, like, today is Veterans Day here in the United
British?
States.
British?
Maybe tomorrow you guys over there across the pond have Remembrance Day, which is
Well,
the
stop
similar
saying
thing
Across
across
the
the
pond,
pond. It's across the pond, mate. I need
Oh,
tips,
yeah.
mate. I need a few quid right here, or else me wife's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
have me a meat pasty for lunch tomorrow, isn't it?
Oh.
I can't afford Yorkshire puddings and ale.
No.
What
no.
like this? I'm not a
Oh,
model.
big, oh, meat
I'm
pie.
not a model. I don't get paid like a model.
That's what I'm guessing.
Snort.
Anyway, thank you very
Jesus
much
Oh,
for
yes.
that.
A British style
I
snort.
appreciate that. Oh, my nose. Oh,
Governor?
Remembrance Day's in Canada?
Governor?
Oh,
Right.
it's Canadian. Then why did they say quid?
It's not.
'Cause
I don't know.
Beggy Hill.
Anyway, let's continue.
Ah,
Confusing.
Beggy Hill.
I'm Beggy Hill. Excuse
All
me.
right. I received $1 tip
Excuse
from
me, mate.
Mitch. Watching you for 15 years. You're funny as hell.
Thank
Yucky.
You work hard for your viewers. I'm also a fellow
No.
vet. Well, thank you very much for the $1 tip, Mitch. Happy Veterans Day to you. Thank you very much for your
Fuck off,
service.
Mitch.
Oh my
Appreciate
God.
that, Mitch.
Yeah, they're called loonies and toonies here. Thank you.
Okay.
Not
Yeah,
quid.
silly bucks.
I received
There's nothing silly
$1
about a loony
tip
or a toonie.
from Snow Carl. I
Let's
agree
go.
and understand why Kat is not on stream.
Here we
Okay.
go.
Have you guys talked about her appearing in co-op or via voice chat? No, she has no desire to do that. She never really wanted to play games. She wanted
yes.
to show up, like I said.
Huh?
Our intention when she
But
first
she
moved
likes
here 5
games.
years ago was that maybe every 1 or 2 months we do a stream where we just sit here for a couple hours and talk with you guys and do Q&A. Talk about our
Okay.
lives,
Yeah,
talk about
wasn't
stuff
she
like
fun?
Why
that.
don't we
you know,
do
we thought it would be
Q&A?
fun.
Right.
And then she would appear for
I would
holiday
much
events like
rather
that,
see you
Halloween
play games.
marathon.
Yeah,
right?
like
That's
why
what
would I
was
want to
planned.
have Q&A
It
with
wasn't
you and some
about
random
co-op
bitch?
gameplay. Like we don't
Yeah.
really care about that. You see, it would have been nice
You
to have her be
see?
a part of the content, and that was always the
You
intention
guys
until
could play like
these pieces of shit acted like
you could play
pieces
like
of shit.
It Takes Two.
And now
that
she
game
won't
was
be
great.
into stuff until they decide
Yeah.
to not be
Wait.
pieces of shit.
Oh.
So all they gotta do is
Whoa.
grow up and be civil
Shout out.
and stop acting like pieces of shit. Good
Okay,
luck
what do I
getting
need
a
to
piece
do?
of shit to not act like a piece of shit, though.
Stop
hard.
saying piece
Oh,
of shit. I
You know?
swear to
'Cause
God.
remember, you can paint a turd golden, but it's still a turd underneath.
Okay.
Ooh, that expression doesn't really fit this
No,
context or situation,
that's-
Phil. So I don't know why you said that, but okay.
That's not right. But okay.
And the detractors are the ones who need to grow up, by the way, because they're
Yeah.
turds and they're piece of shit. and
We're
it's
golden
poop.
towards.
Okay, golden turds. Also, like when you when you give someone like a challenge like that, it's usually good to give them like a specific task that's possible. Like
Mhm.
the detractors need to grow up. Okay, well, what does that mean? Like
Right.
how? Okay, I pledge to grow up right now, Phil. I promise I'll
Yeah,
never make fun
grow up.
of Kat ever again in my life. Okay.
Yeah.
So can I
Yeah.
see her, please? You want to just bring her on, please?
Yeah,
Hey, I know.
can I,
What,
please?
I know. What if I give you $50 and I tell you I love Kat very much and I just want to see her? I promise I won't make fun of her.
And
Okay,
I
I've
totally
grown up.
apologize
Here's
forever.
50 as a sign of my growing up. Here's $50 that I worked at an adult style job to get. Okay. And
Uh-huh.
just you just bring that bitch on camera right now, please.
Right.
Please.
Hey!
It's the problem.
You're
Yuck.
Okay. I received a $3 tip from Super Snow Carl Turbo
I met
HD
you there,
Remix.
bro.
It's unfortunate your wife can't be on your show. It's so fun to watch you guys play co-op in Mario
That's
Brothers
so good.
Wonder. And again, he's a Cuphead DLC. Again, we're not interested in that. Maybe even Street
who's
Fighter.
we-
Again,
Oh, okay.
is that what she
Speaking
said?
for her.
I understand because maybe you've seen other people do that. We're not really interested in that anyway, right? We're really not.
Why? Like I would love to
We have
play
absolutely no
games with
interest
my
in it
significant
whatsoever.
Other.
Yeah.
Fun.
Especially if we could like maybe
It would
make
be
some
more
money and get a
again us
shitload
hanging
of
out and having a
tooltips out
hangout
of it
session with
too.
viewers
Yeah.
and having fun
I'm just not gonna read
conversation.
any of these. Okay, how do you
And,
don't
every once in a while, like,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
how nice would it be during a Christmas marathon
size? How do you?
for her to come by and say,
Yeah.
"Hey, here's some Christmas cookies I made. I want you could try them out, and show up in a
Huh?
nice festive attire and sit down, do some Q&A with everyone for about Christmas."
What?
What is this? This is weird.
I want my wife to dress up as Mrs.
Weird.
Claus and come and give me cookies. Like that's the thing.
Cookies.
He's trying to like make this like this is why his content doesn't work. It's because he wants this like fake ahead of time planned out insincere bullshit. When
Yeah.
people want to see like sincerity and like real life people, right? That's what the
Mhm.
point of watching something live is that it's like
Yeah.
anything can happen. And like you said, or someone in the chat said, Kelly shows up on Wings' stream just by virtue
Right.
of like passing by in the background. Kat, the idea that Kat hasn't poked her head in once.
It's really
once,
weird.
It's fucked up. It's frankly, I think the idea that she's just like banned from the upstairs floor and like she
Yeah.
cannot come around anywhere because if they hear you coming up the stairs, honey, they'll call you fat and they'll say that you have hooves. Yeah. People are doing the coconut emoji, honey. I don't think that's very funny either. Honey, they can hear your footsteps and they think that they're doing the coconut emoji. You got to go downstairs. Put on the slippers I bought you, please.
Please.
And stuff for like an
Stick.
hour.
Oh my god.
Right during the Christmas marathon, how nice that would be. Have a drink, that'd be really nice. Too bad I can't do it because of fucking scumbags and pieces of shit.
Ah, yes. The nebulous boogeyman that you
I
can
hate
blame.
to say it too. It is YouTube's fault.
At
You thought?
DSP Gaming, UK also celebrates Remembrance Day today like Canada. We wear red poppies, which is a symbol of remembrance of the First World War. Thank you, Derek. Thank you,
okay.
Derek. I did know that.
I
YouTube
noted
promotes the
too.
toxicity. If YouTube did not promote
Toxicity.
toxic behavior and allow it to continue, if this kind of stuff was shut down, then it wouldn't be an issue. But YouTube
What-
has
how do
this
you mean
hands-off
shut it
approach
down?
That, again, legally we're not responsible for anything on our
Sorry.
site. So go.
I gotta see. Oh, he wants YouTube to literally shut down every detractor, and then he'll put
Oh,
Cat
yeah.
on his stream.
has this hands-off approach.
Why do you got to do the hands-off thing
What's
every time?
what's music that goes with this? Like some sort of like Carlos Santana maybe or some samba.
Yeah.
So do 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 do
Or,
calypso
like,
music maybe.
The lady
Hold
with
on.
the fruit on her head.
Yeah, like I think that you'd call that calypso.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Marimba, maybe.
Oh, nice. Hold on.
Xylophone action.
Hold on.
Let's go.
Hold on.
Tevin's fault 2.0. It's Detractor Beam's fault. Ah!
You have to
There
get
we
the
go.
little red fedora on him like this,
Yeah.
and like maybe the gold vest, and he'd fit right in, right?
That Tropic Phil!
Yeah. Island breeze, Phil.
Oh yeah, man!
Oh yeah, man, I
Wonderful
need a dip.
Twinkie.
I
Oh,
need
yeah.
a dip. I'm so hungry, man.
Again, legally we're not responsible for anything on our site. So go ahead and stalk other people's family members.
Despacito, that's
and
really
say
good. I like
nasty
that.
things and do awful things regarding them. That's perfectly fine, unless we get sued, right? So
What?
it is YouTube's fault.
Huh?
They absolutely should not
Okay.
be
Oh,
defending and
Oh,
or
it's YouTube's
promoting
fault
and
now.
or allowing a place for this kind of awful, toxic, destructive
love that
behavior.
guy.
But they do.
shout out.
Hello?
Band? Who's in
Okay.
band?
Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
So I think,
Bumba
excuse me, I think that covers everything. I'm double checking just to be sure. I did not miss
Double
anything, but I
checking.
think that is covering everything for now.
The idea. Okay, sorry. Is your email inbox like so cluttered that like you have to be like, hold on, I'm just gonna leaf through this filing cabinet here and just check every document here. I think this is the receipt that I had for that boogie board. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Because my emails, the new ones, are just go to the top, right?
Yeah,
And the
me
ones that I
too.
have, the ones that I haven't opened, they like are a different like color.
Yeah. They're
So
bold.
it's like right at a glance, really quick. I don't have a lot of time to waste in my day. I'm a busy streamer. I got a full-time job, right? So I don't have a lot of time just to finger through every single document in my email. I take a quick look. Okay, nothing new. Moving on.
Like I like to think that he's refreshing his email
Right.
to see if anything's just come in.
Just like manically doing it, just like
Yeah.
please, something, please.
Okay.
I shot the Derek.
I didn't
I
shoot the
did-
Philip.
I did not shoot the OIC.
Oh, there we go.
What?
That's pretty good.
I thought I had left it on like paused.
Oh, so
No.
the UK does celebrate Remembrance Day. I was correct. Well, there you go. I was correct.
Okay.
It was not
Receive
Canadian.
email.
Please don't pick your nose live on stream, Philip.
Please.
There is a camera.
Like, God damn it,
pointed
dude.
at
Like,
you.
Why? Why? You don't
I
have
gotta-
to do this.
I gotta get this one out. Hold on.
Too much Scopely email notifications, probably. Jesus Christ, Phil.
He's like, again, we've made this joke before in a thumbnail, but he is like the stretchy Mario face in Super Mario 64 at the beginning, right? Like,
It was not Canadian.
Yeah.
It was a British reference.
it was
to a
British.
British Remembrance Day.
British?
That was.
Ah, yes.
Okay, fair enough. So I was right.
Fair enough. I was right. Smart.
I was right, like always.
Okay.
Trying to pull a Hogan out of his
So
nose.
I'm going to do a little bit of Q&A to end the show, but I gotta blow my
How
nose
do you
again.
get your fucking
Oh.
thumb all the way into your nostril?
He's gonna do Q&A again. Help me, God.
Are you kidding? You have 5 minutes, Phil. Just end it.
No.
I want to hear another fart so bad.
Yeah.
Like he just
You
blows
have
his
a
nose
problem.
and then
You
it
have a
comes out
problem,
the other
Richie
end.
Gold. I'm sorry.
No. Like he just blows his nose and then it's just.
Just
Ah,
Okay.
fuck. Okay.
Oh.
Ugh. Sneeze farts. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. So Bailout was in the Stimulus Package DLC for Modern Warfare 2. It was downloadable Storm Crash, Salvage, and Overgrown, March 31st, 2010. Now I'm remembering that they called it.
yeah, I bet
Yeah,
you're
I
remembering
Remember
that.
Yeah, I'm remembering that.
Shut
now.
up, midlife.
Hey, big ups, BITW, awesome.
Of course. Always. We love to see it. Wait, what did BATW? You played
What's a game series you played out or order and regret?
Outer Order. Okay.
Or out or
Oh,
order and regret?
So probably like
Okay.
out of order.
I guess.
Yeah. Fast to Braps.
Is there anything I'm looking to get during the Black Friday season? No. I sadly I hate to say it, I'm not gonna have any
Well-
money. You guys don't
money.
understand how much it's
Oh,
back
stealth bag.
to be
Nope,
sick like
not
I was.
stealth.
No,
It's
overt
just
bag.
bag.
This is like
Overt.
nuclear
Including
launch
a
bag.
marathon that I was
Nuclear
counting
bag.
on to help the business, and none of it happened. So it's been
Uh-oh.
playing catch up, and I haven't caught
Oh.
up. You know, the one thing that I think I should get is
Yeah,
another
BATW Awesome
Xbox
is fucking
controller,
dedicated,
simply
man.
because this is the only one I have. If this
Are you
breaks, I have no
serious?
controller for Xbox.
Are you serious?
Yeah, my other one
Hey,
already had a
controller
trigger
dipshit.
point.
How many controllers have you ever broken in your life? Ever?
It's his fault.
No, but how many of you? I'm asking how many
Oh,
of you.
me?
Yes.
None.
Never
Like,
me.
okay. I kind of screwed up a keyboard once just because like when I get really immersed, I tend to press the keys too hard. But like
Okay.
never like smashing it ever.
No, I've only ever like just sort of moved on to like new consoles with the controller.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine breaking a controller and replaying it as little as he does, right? It's not like he's like doing 18-hour long gaming
No.
sessions a day, right? So what the fuck are you doing? He's obsessed with controllers. The
Yeah.
analog sticks on the N64 is garbage, and a lot of people had those fucked up analog
Sure.
sticks.
Yeah, that's
Problem.
understandable.
So that one I can't
I'm an
use. And that's
adult
it.
child.
So
though. Yes.
if anything,
Yes.
if I can maybe get
Yeah, exactly. That's wearing them out, right? But never.
If I can
breaking
maybe
them like this guy.
get another controller or whatever. But that's about it. I'm not
You
thinking
really
about
don't
anything
need
else
one,
like that
dude.
at all.
Yeah, it's the tantrums for sure.
I don't have money.
Those videos
You know,
where you
zero
can
to
hear him
spend,
slamming them on the coffee table are
Soul
crazy.
so
Psych
funny.
Records did a super chat.
Yeah.
It says, if you got your doctorate in gaming, would you be Dr. Phil Gaming? I have no idea. What a silly
What the
question.
fuck?
They
It
would
was
do
just a
super
fun,
chat, though.
silly comment. Just be like, yeah, that's me. Yeah, how can $130 not cover a fucking controller? Why do you need a fucking controller again? This one seems fine.
All that money got spent on food, okay?
Ah!
At
Oh,
DSP
yes.
Gaming, when you watch the old toy advertisements, it's cool when you say when you say if you had or didn't have them. I
God
love
damn
your
it, Derek.
reactions.
Oh my god.
love your reactions.
That was so creepy.
I
Oh my God.
I love your reactions.
Oh, I love
Jeez,
them.
Derek's something in Faith. That'd be fucking scary.
Ew.
I bet a lot of the stuff in Faith is like
And-
Derek probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Phil?
Excuse me.
Stop popping your fingers. No one wants it.
A gun.
What about a
with
Switch
single
controller to have a
tip.
proper D-pad?
A gun with a
What
single tip.
outside of Mario, what Switch game would I even need a D-pad for? Right? Like when you think
Oh,
about
okay,
games
Waffle
on the Switch,
Master.
99% of them are thumbstick games. It's rare when you play a game where you would want a D-pad,
Whoa.
like I'm
Waffles.
playing for Mario Wonder. Like every single franchise would be D-pad or thumbstick except Mario, so I don't think I really need one. No.
Okay. Hello? Phil? What? He's at a very strange angle.
Well,
Usually he has to be like way closer to the computer to be able to read the chat, right? Look at him now. Like
Yeah.
he's at this like a weird. He's so unhappy. He's disgusted with this chat. He's got to get away from it.
Intentionally make controllers break easily. I don't know about that. Make it a little more durable. You know, I've had nothing but issues. My PlayStation 5 controllers, one of the thumbsticks drifts. The other one has a 3-hour battery life that is now only 2 hours.
Can't you like
what-
order new batteries?
Hence why I need to use a USB cable to even use it now. You know.
Oh, what?
Luckily, I've owned this controller for a year and no problems yet. But my original
that's not
launch
true.
Xbox
You've had that
one,
for
or
way
Xbox
less.
Series X controller, the thumbstick or the trigger, right trigger, had a sticky problem. I guess there's a pad in there, and the pad got
sticky
linked with
problem.
adhesive,
Sticky
so
problem.
the controller
Is
would
it 'cause
stick.
you like jerked off on
Yeah,
it?
yeah, exactly.
So-
Because you don't wipe your
It
hands
doesn't
after
seem like
jerking
anything's
off
durable
before you
anymore,
start
Yeah.
your
right? It
fucking
just
stream.
doesn't. I don't know. It
I
sucks.
don't know,
What are you gonna
guys.
do? I guess you got to deal
Like,
with
what
it.
are you
Everyone
gonna
has to
do?
deal with
I
this
wish
now,
I had
right?
things and money.
Yeah.
I'd spend them on frivolous stuff so that I
Okay.
wouldn't have money.
I
anymore.
was doing another tip.
Did you hear that? Like
What?
little snorts go back like 10 to 15 seconds. It's like when it's dead air.
Right? It
Here,
just
yeah.
does it.
Listen.
I don't know. It sucks. What are you gonna do? I guess you got to deal with it. Everyone has to deal with this now, right?
Okay. Ew.
Micro
Okay.
snorts.
I was doing another tip.
Ah.
Oh, let's
Yeah,
see
May
here.
First controller.
JGB London with a $12 tip. As trash as the golden joysticks are, I'm happy that Larian Studios won 7 awards. Larian Studios, who made Baldur's Gate 3. Remembrance Sunday tomorrow in the UK. Have a good stream, mate. So it is. Remembrance Day is tomorrow in the UK. That's what
Thanks.
we figured. Thank you very much.
Great.
JGB. Appreciate that.
JG Wentworth. 877 cash now. Sorry.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right.
I
I'm going to
have a
officially
search
say
settlement
this.
And I need.
All right.
cash. No.
Sleep
Because
country,
people keep bringing it up and I
Canada.
keep timing them out. and
Why
not
buy a
listening.
mattress
Apparently, a new
anywhere
documentary was
else?
just made about me.
Nice.
By someone named Turkey Tom. I know nothing about Turkey Tom. I can't say anything
Oh,
positive or negative about them.
Philip, don't address the nonsense, you
No.
silly goose.
People keep bringing it up, and I keep timing them out, and they're not
goob.
listening. Apparently, a new documentary was just made about me by someone named Turkey Tom. I know nothing about
Apparently.
Turkey Tom. I can't say anything positive or negative about them. But I'm sure maybe they'll want to hear what do I think about their documentary. I'm not going to watch it right now anyway. I'm busy. I'm super busy with my gaming season, with all my regular shit. I've been purposefully staying away from drama this year on purpose to keep
I
my
promise. That's why I
viewing
called LTG
audience
my
away from
bitch.
it. Okay? So I want to say this up front.
Yeah.
I've not seen the documentary. I know nothing about it. I don't care. All right. This is not a slight
That's because it was
against this
re-released
person,
today.
Turkey Tom or not. I don't know who they are. And I don't want them to think that like, oh, I'm talking shit about their documentary because I haven't seen it. I don't know if it's good or not. I don't know how valid
For
it
anybody
is.
who wants to see it, I'm gonna watch it today. Ew.
That's
Whoa.
disgusting. I'm sorry about that. I have no
Yeah,
plans
you're right
on
about
watching
that.
it right now.
You've done it 10
Okay.
times, 25
So,
times already without.
It's that simple.
apologizing.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to watch it. Maybe I will watch it in the future, but right now, I'm just going to relax and enjoy games and do my thing.
yes.
I'm
You
too
can
busy to
relax
care
and
about
enjoy
drama
this
right now. And I made a
documentary.
commitment to
Honey,
my
I am not
audience this
stressing
year.
out or
I would
flipping
stay out
out
of
or
drama.
about to be super
I'm
pissed.
staying out
I'm
of drama.
merely
All
relaxing.
right? In the future, maybe I will
please
watch
do not
it.
watch
Yeah,
the
it's
Turkey
maybe
Tom
something to do.
stream in front of me,
I'd
honey.
like to see that on my reaction.
don't.
I have zero
After
plans
Conscious, yeah, that's
on
definitely
doing that,
possible if you
okay?
guys want to do that. Of course.
Yeah, sure.
So there you go.
Yeah.
It's that simple. Of course, what will happen is the entire, I'm sure, if it's someone who I don't know about, the entire thing will
GK.
likely be all about negative stuff.
We'll
It will
see.
not actually highlight
probably
anything
watch it on our
positive
own and then
or
talk
anything
about
like
it.
that. It'll probably just
Yeah,
be
It's a long
the
one.
usual
Discuss them. We'll
reiteration
pre-screen the movie
of
and then fake our reaction
slanders,
to it later.
right?
for
Yeah.
views.
It's probably what it'll be.
Yeah.
Reiteration of what the haters say and what the negative shit says. That's always
Yeah,
my
right.
assumption
Extragalactic
when
goal.
it comes to one of these documentaries. So what's the
Uh-huh.
point, right? What's the point of of caring about it?
What's the point of caring, right?
there you
Right,
go.
guys? There you go.
Okay. Any last minute stuff, guys, before we adjourn and we get ready for Modern Warfare here?
Watch the documentary, Phil. Can I say that?
Smucker's Uncrustables and a Best Buy ad, says
Dude.
Derek. That's what he just got.
I want Uncrustables. Those are good.
I don't know like where the boundaries between reality and like fiction
I
are
don't-
anymore. At
I don't
DSP
know.
Gaming, I just got a Smucker's Uncrustable advertisement and a Best Buy ad. Smucker's Uncrustable as pre-made
No!
frozen sandwiches.
No! Why did he have to explain what it was? We know what those are.
It's so bizarre. He can't like the idea that he's a real person is very, very unsettling to me.
It's weird.
So there you go.
His forehead is.
When I
wider
was
than his
posting
future.
achievements last night, I got the thought of did Phil have these 1980s and 90s?
Oh my god.
I will
Mortis.
just say this.
Mortis.
All right? There's one thing you
Yeah, they
always
could
have
be
to
frozen.
understand about people who do these YouTube documentaries.
Go on.
All right?
What?
Not once
What?
has one of these YouTube documentarians contacted me.
Okay, so what? They
Now
don't
what?
have
They
to.
don't have to, dickhead.
They
You're not
really
the,
don't have
You're
to.
not the
All right?
queen.
There's
Like,
one thing you always have to
No.
understand about people who do these YouTube documentaries.
It's also impossible. Thank
all
you.
right?
Yeah, it's
Not
impossible.
once.
Look at that. Look at his fucking face.
I'm trying to get like the hand to be. Oh, wait, his face. What's crazy is how like his face doesn't change at all, but his arm wiggles and flops around because he. Look at that! Like the
Yuck.
force from his extending his finger all the way out, like rocketed up his arm, and like he couldn't control it. Ew.
Yeah, got the ripple.
That's a good one.
He's so gross.
Yeah, he's not. He's
God.
not. He doesn't got a good look.
Not once has one of these YouTube documentarians contacted me.
They don't have to.
Not once. Not once have they
Plus you're
said, hey,
impossible
we'd
to
like your input because we're doing a
contact.
documentary about you. We'd like to ask you questions and see what
But
your
you
answers
won't
are. See what
answer
your
them.
take is on
Yeah.
this or that. Not once.
Because they're, yeah,
If you're
exactly.
not
They're
gonna
trying to be
talk the
unbiased,
person,
right?
Or at least make an effort
Yeah.
to talk to the person who you're doing the documentary on. Is it really a documentary? Right?
Yes.
You're not even going to try to attempt to get any information from them whatsoever.
Yeah,
right?
Mudahar
Zero.
asked to interview him. That's
you know,
right,
that's
Cadence.
pretty ridiculous, don't you think?
Well, that's the other thing is that you just say no,
Ew.
No,
Yeah,
how is it?
and you might just
that
be
there's so
lying.
many
By the way,
people who want to do these
Yeah.
documentaries, but no one reaches out to the person who's the
Yeah,
subject.
put the embassy
Right?
hat on. You know the West.
It's pretty crazy to think about, don't you think? You know?
Yeah, the answers would just be
But,
lies.
Again, I guess the real question is, right?
They
what
asked
what
the
would be
cheetahs for
covered? Probably all
permission.
toxic negative stuff.
yeah.
Right? Will it talk
Now,
about
before
all
we
the
can
positive stuff
film
about how I
these
used to be
animals,
one of
we'll
the
need to
prominent
ask you for
YouTubers
their
until it was
consent.
This Is How You Don't Play that people
Ah,
actually
yes.
loved me?
Ah, yes.
Right? Would it be? We'll actually focus on the fact that there's this insane obsession with lolcow
Yeah,
culture.
Boogie was
and that they have tried to
actively
destroy me
involved
at every
in
turn
the one
for
about
15
him.
years,
Well,
yet I'm
he's
still
in it,
here, and I'm
like-
still making
Yeah.
a living, and I still have a positive following, and I still can do what I love, right? We'll talk about all the positive changes that I made in the last 5
And
You haven't made any.
Werner Herzog, and in his last couple of months of streaming on YouTube, he has improved by adding LED lights and the sign that says "Blame it on the lag." He has greatly improved his station in life. Like that. No, they're not going to say. By the way, he put up garbage behind him. They're going to say
Right.
he snorts and he's a pig roach.
Yeah, and people sent him things to throw behind him. Like you
Yeah.
didn't actively go get those things,
And-
except for the stupid sign.
And then he offended them, and they ran away forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
years to change from stop being that toxic person I used to be and instead be more
What?
interactive and fun.
That's right,
and
Silent
put out
Weapons.
quality content. How I've rejected
They went
doing
from
drama
Holocaust to
content.
slave
How
trade.
I've rejected being involved with other drama content creators.
Yeah,
I don't want to go
right.
down that road. I want to make quality content for my viewer base. as
Well,
big
when
or
are you gonna
small as
start
it is.
doing that?
Will it address any of
When
that?
will you do
Or will it be, oh, look, it's exactly the same fucking toxic shit that every other detractor has talked about
Like
for
what?
the last 10 years. Every one
Like
in a
what?
row, right?
Like what?
Every topic everyone already knows about. Let's just reiterate and regurgitate.
Okay.
Right?
You literally
I hate
haven't
to say it,
seen
but
it.
yeah,
It's like your
if
life doesn't
people-
change based on who's like researching you. If
No.
if everybody
If
is
it's
saying
fact.
the same thing about you like that, like if you can see recorded information about
Right.
that every single like time and everyone presents the exact same evidence the exact same way, there might be
Something is up.
yeah, maybe.
We're saying it's like
Yeah.
a toxic name for the documentary, then you know that's what it is. So of course, why would I waste time on it, right? If anyone ever-
Woo!
Oof.
Woo woo. I like it when
Ew.
his tongue goes like a
Ew.
police siren. Well,
Yeah.
well, oh my god, when he gets a full back and forth and back.
Back and forth.
Well,
It's so gross. Like
god, this is a great frame.
yuck. Yucky.
if anyone ever wanted to give me a fair shake, right? That'd be nice.
You
but
already
that's
had
That's
that.
not what these people are
You
out
did
to do.
have that.
They're out to
Uh-huh,
spin it in a
uh-huh,
way
uh-huh,
that makes you look
uh-huh.
bad, so people get the clickbait view, the drama view, right?
Ah, yes.
Because that's what sells. That's exactly what sells
Oh
on
yeah,
YouTube,
Cadence.
is
I'm
the drama,
looking forward to that.
right?
Oh.
At DSP Gaming,
Okay.
just curious, when you watch old advertisements, do you ask yourself, did I have these? I definitely
the
do.
Fuck,
Did some-
Derek.
This poor kid.
So
Oh my
yeah,
god.
I'm not gonna waste time on it. Like I said, I got too much
I
shit to do.
definitely do.
We're in the midst of so many awesome playthroughs, fun stuff, positive stuff to do.
Yeah, he
I'm not
actually
wasting
said
time
that.
on toxic shit. Don't have time for it. And like I said, I've already made the
Big
mistake
crack.
earlier this year of trusting the wrong
Yup.
people. Right? I absolutely did trust the
Yeah,
wrong
this shit-
people.
Derek shit's
and-
weird.
I essentially made that mistake, and I'm not going to
He's
bring
going
down my
overtime now.
viewers
Yeah, he's going
to more
nuts.
drama. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk about it. But again,
Okay, except for
I've
all that
seen
I
it,
just did.
so I can't comment on it. I can't say it's bad, but I also can't say it's good because I'm not going to watch it. Right now,
Bad.
okay? So you
Bro.
can stop asking. You don't need to bring it up in the chat. You don't need to ask me. I don't care. I have nothing to do with it. I'm going to be playing games like I want
Yeah,
to
you
do
seem
on
to
the
be
internet.
really okay with
That's
it.
what I do on the internet. You got it?
Uh,
Okay.
ew. Yeah, Sonic, that
All
would
right.
be very
Are we
interesting
good?
too.
And sometimes it's more interesting to pay attention.
I think we
to
should end
them
the show
because
and get ready for
the
Call
shit
of
that they're
Duty because
talking
I'm
about is
ready
just
to do my
ludicrous.
duties. I don't know about
Yeah.
you guys, but I'm ready to do
And
my
Derek
duties
is posting
today.
the same
Yeah,
shit.
he's spamming the
Okay.
same message.
Yeah. I'm gonna do my duties.
Money, money, money. Money, money, money. Chips go. Money,
Cool.
money,
All
money,
right.
money.
Ladies
All
and
those
gentlemen.
Hitler documentaries are invalid because nobody got his side of the controversies.
Yeah.
That's right. Controversies.
Did anybody even bother asking Hitler his side of the story?
Yeah. What the hell?
Thank you for
He's
watching the
like
Level 1 podcast. I appreciate it.
And by the way,
I
like
hope you
Hitler's
enjoyed
side of the
show.
story was like
I
the
hope
book
that,
that he
uh,
wrote, right? And so Phil's side of the
Right.
story is
You'll
every
continue
single day when he
to
puts out a
enjoy
video and has these
The
like,
silliness of
moments.
the first-person shooter combat. I
Mhm.
hope it's a good one today. I hope we can hit this level 25 so we can actually unlock stuff. Because it's really annoying that
Alright.
they hid the unlocks. I don't even
Just
understand
throw
why
one
they
funny.
did
Let's
that.
go
It doesn't
live
make any
just for a
sense.
little
Not
while.
funny.
And then
Yeah, let's do. Uh oh.
Oh my god.
He's already mad.
God.
We already got the 1 minute man tip in. Cool.
Good job.
Stun incoming! Throwing a stun grenade! Dropping ammo!
Yeah,
Stun grenade
immediately
out.
to him being sad and dying.
Yeah, sad and mad,
Fast!
losing.
Yeah.
That's the good shit right there.
Yeah.
The enemy has captured two objectives. Friendly UAV online. Taking Bravo.
Well,
Wow, this is exciting.
Jesus!
as much as I would
Did
love
you see
to
how many bullets it took to die?
have a man
What
scream
the
at me
fuck?
for hours and hours. In the
What
future.
is going on?
There's another man with even more brainworms than I. Well, not more, but bigger. Let's throw this over to Brand Dude. How about? Oh wait, is he
Okay,
still alive?
yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do it.
We'll get him over there and then we'll say goodbye. I got some shit to do. Sick
I
of
can't,
it.
dude. I'm about to
Right.
give up.
What
I
about you?
can't
What are you
kill
doing?
anyone. No one dies.
I was gonna play.
The enemy holds
There's
two
a
objectives. Secure
like
the
a game called.
He
Uh,
instantly kills me.
this
I don't have a
bed
chance
we
to fucking
made?
draw
Sounds like
my
you're
weapon
making
and
it up.
fire.
No,
At all.
it's
You're,
hold on.
it's instantly dead.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's called This
Throwing
Bed
a
We
stun
Made,
grenade.
and it's kind of like a
Stun
mystery
grenade
game.
out.
You get to be a maid in a hotel and like overhear conversations and solve mysteries.
Oh, that's fun. Cool.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
played a game that was kind of like that, except like
Enemy UAV
kind of like totally
active.
different. But it was like this game about like you're
Secure.
a guy from revolutionary France and you're like learning card tricks and how to like do sleight of hand from a guy so you could like scam people out of money. And
Oh,
you have to
cool.
like do particular inputs with your controller to do particular tricks. It's a pretty cool game. It kind of like it's gimmicky though, and it kind of like runs its course. But it
Yeah.
is neat. It's a neat little concept.
Deployed.
All right.
Waffle Master hasn't made a bed in 3 years. Good to know.
Nice. Well done. All right. Well, let's get it all over. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
How did you feel about
The
today?
enemy has captured
I hated it, but like at the same time.
No,
I had
I want
fun,
that.
Always.
Sounds
so-
good to me.
Throwing a stun
Yeah.
grenade!
All right.
Thank you guys for making me laugh.
That's
Yeah,
I definitely
thanks.
don't want.
Thanks a lot, everybody. Say hello to Brandon for me. Bye.